Yo, mic check. I think we're good. Everybody good? Everybody ready? Alright, well then, let's get down to it. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 198. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C2, back again.
What up?
It's your boy E, man. You know what it is.
What's good? Yes, sir. 198 episodes. We almost at 200, man. We've been grinding. Last podcast of the year.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of episodes this year, man. Ain't missed a single week. Y'all know how it goes. Put out a lot of extra content. We got some dope stuff coming for y'all, which may or may not come out before this episode. Maybe the next. I don't know, but it's coming out soon. We did the Storm Awards. That was really fun. We shot that last night. That was cool as fuck. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, and I can't wait to do it again next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's crazy because we're going to have to wait a whole year to do another one, which is a little frustrating, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you can't really do one of those, like, monthly or nothing like that.
Well, nah, definitely not. It's more of like a year recap
you can do
thing.
It, like, quarterly.
Nah,
I don't know.
Nah, that ain't it.
This is the best anime of the spring, and then we just do it per season.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't work as well.
Yeah, I think it's better when you do the year-end wrap-up because then you can get everything all-encompassing. But I feel like sometimes niggas be forgetting what happened earlier in the year. Like, I feel like year-end wrap-ups, they only be reflecting the end of the year. You got to also think about the beginning of the year, too. And it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good beginning of the year. We got some dope-ass anime. Demon Slayer was earlier this year. Know some decent music that came out earlier. Yeah, it's been 2022 has been a pretty good year, all things considered, for myself personally. I had a really good 2022.
Yeah, I mean, it's been cool.
What are some of y'all highlights of 2022?
Not working at UPS anymore. Gas.
Okay. That's decent. E?
Damn. I feel like a highlight might be, I don't know, man.
That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, numbers looking good. It's cool.
That's sad.
I mean, it'd be like that,
Word. Okay.
Well,
I ain't got nothing off the top of my dome.
Year,
like, that's really all.
Year?
That was last year, yeah.
Okay. When did you start taking it, like, super serious?
Yeah, I was definitely last year. When did I start doing it, like, super serious? Probably, like, right after, what would that be? Like, after the theater and stuff. I don't know what exact time that would be. When did I leave the theater? Yeah, like, right after that, though. That's when I started doing it, like, daily, every time.
True that. That's what's up. It's been a dope-ass year, man. Niggas done been all around the country for those D-Spirits trips. Got a chance to go to DreamCon, MomoCon, Collecticon in North Carolina. That was North Carolina? Yeah, Collecticon in North Carolina. That was dope, man. A lot of great milestones on the numbers. Dope-ass trips. Summer Smash was fire this year. Went to Vegas with my girl. Been on a lot of podcasts. Numbers been up, nigga. TikTok is going crazy. Everything is low-key going crazy. It's been cool. We done some dope-ass podcasts. Spent 10 months of this year. 9 months of this year not having a job and just kind of working on creative shit, which was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. But this has been a really cool year, man. This has been a cool year. A lot of dope-ass shit has happened. I feel like this is probably one of the best years I've had, like, just overall. I feel like every year I say that, but that's good because shit just kind of keeps improving over and over and over again. Like, as we go, things just kind of grow more and more opportunities come our way, and it just kind of shows that, like, the hard work does pay off. While I'm not, like, exactly where I want to be, I mean, I'm a lot further than I could be, and it just comes from a lot of hard work. Just, it's cool to be able to make these relationships in my professional and personal life and just have things go so well. And I'm very grateful for 2022. This has been a really, really good year. And it had the potential to be an ass year. So it had the potential to be a bad year, but it ended up actually being a good year. So that's that was a cool thing.
Things could have went wrong this year.
A lot of bad shit happened this year. Like a lot of bad shit happened, you know? So it's interesting that there's always a bounce back and improvements that have been made from that. Cause shit goes wrong.
I really thought like the monkeypox shit was gonna be bad.
I didn't care about that at all.
I 100% cared about that because it was like rolling just off of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a disease out there that is like fucking up your skin and it can make you like look really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then it permanently scars the areas where it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Like that
I didn't think it was gonna be that serious though. That reminded me of Ebola. Like,
Ebola was super serious. It's just like it didn't get bad. It was like if Ebola was going around, that would be a bad situation. But like this was just like I was worried for a moment, and I was like, this has potential to like COVID all over again.
I got a hot take, right? Let's see. Is this okay? Yeah, whatever. I got a hot take. COVID sucked. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
COVID was bad, and a lot of bad shit happened. But like this shit was kind of like the COVID era. That shit was kind of alright. Yeah, that shit
was chill.
That shit was kind of alright.
cool.
Like,
People was minding their business.
everybody was minding their business. It gave niggas time to grind. It like changed up kind of the landscape of the world a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, granted, it was very bad. That's not. We can't look past that. It was very bad. But I feel like there were a lot of cool positives that kind of came off of it, which I'm alright with.
I definitely do think it helped people with their grind, but I definitely think it made a lot of people socially awkward. Like,
Let me take back what I said. COVID era was cool for me personally. That's how I should say
I
it.
think a lot of
It was
people
cool for me personally.
got sheltered, and now like a lot of people are more radicalized than ever. And on top of everything, it's like now people have grown accustomed to just being in their house.
Well, the thing about COVID is, like, in my personal scope, is it didn't change that much for me because I didn't do shit anyway. I don't go nowhere. And, like, especially in 2020, I didn't go nowhere except for the studio, work, and home. And once COVID hit, the places that I went were the studio, work, and home. It was just better at work because niggas weren't there.
Yeah.
Better just in the streets because niggas weren't there.
Yep.
And then niggas was in the studio. That was the same shit as normal. So it just gave niggas hella time to just be in the studio. It was cool. That shit was cool.
Yeah, I do. I think COVID had its pluses, but I definitely think it did more harm to the world than it did help. It stopped the economy. There's a lot of people like. I just feel like so many people hold radical views now. Like I was talking to this dude at work, and he's flat Earth full. Like he doesn't believe you can go to Antarctica. He doesn't believe he thinks they're drilling for something down there. He believes the lizard people stuff. He believes all of it.
But none of that bothers me.
Yeah, I mean that's probably a dumb question, but drilling toward what if it's flat Earth?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
None of that bothers me though. I don't really care.
I think it only bothers me because it the level of intelligence you've seen lose from some people. Like some people have just like really sheltered themselves and they only believe in like the most radical crazy like, well, you didn't do the research I did, and it's like, I don't think you did no research.
I don't care what other niggas believe though. Like niggas can flat earth all you want, my nigga.
I have to share the earth with these. I have to share the earth with them.
Yeah, that don't affect me. Like
they be wildin'. And like I just feel like a lot of people got radicalized over the course of the 2 years because it's just really been you and nobody's really been countering people's views. It's like you're just in your house.
Yeah. COVID was an interesting era. I'm glad the Earth is in a different spot now than it was in the COVID times. I think we've officially been marked as not a pandemic. Like I think we're no longer.
The world, it'll never feel the same.
Well, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not in a pandemic anymore.
Yeah, it was so sick pre-hand the pandemic. Just feels like there feels like nostalgia now to like pre-COVID. Like that
I got nostalgia from COVID era, nigga. That shit was busting for me. COVID era, it was some wake up, go to the studio shit. Nigga, we be in there recording music, podcasts, working, whatever. Nigga was get some food, watch some movies. That shit was cool, nigga. That was a good ass time.
Yeah, I mean,
just
it
feel
had
you
its
can't
ups and
have,
downs.
I don't know.
was
People always bring up the most like serious topic outside now. Like I don't know. It's just so weird. Like everybody wants to talk politics, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why?
Yeah, but but it only matters to niggas who like talking about politics.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even like I like talking about politics. It's every time I'm outside. That's what like random people are asking me. That's what I'm like, yo, why is
Just let it rock.
But like that's not how the world was before. It wasn't like the second a stranger comes up to you and you talk for more than like 30 seconds. There's gonna be like he's gonna politicize the conversation. There's gonna be something he just tries to like.
What are you doing? Why you just start like jumping around?
He was just bouncing.
I was like, I'm looking like, what is this?
It's
nigga?
just so weird now. I just feel like everybody wants to have political conversations, or everybody wants to have a conversation where like it's a debate, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess
it's not necessary.
that's just because, you know, a lot of stuff changed after COVID or during COVID, so I guess that's just the norm now.
People feel like they're geniuses. Like, oh, you don't even know what's happening in Nebraska. There's this super deep mission in the deep state, and I'm like, bro, I promise you, if that is happening, you don't know about it.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest. Like, you're not gonna be the guy who has the drop on them. I promise you. I don't think it's gonna be you.
Yeah, personally, man, I don't give no fuck about politics, but 2022 was definitely a cool ass year. And I think that 2023 is going to be, well, I know 2023 is going to be even better. Like, I got shit lined up that's going to really change shit and make things go in a positive direction more so than they already are. Because, like, yeah, a lot of dope shit happened in 2022, but, like, not having the studio, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucking blows. I hate this room right here. Me personally, this shit is ass.
Yeah, I would definitely rather have the studio.
Yeah, I know this doesn't change much for the viewers because y'all
Yeah.
basically get the same angle. But yeah, the next spot's gonna be a lot doper, and we'll actually be able to make more content. I got some cool ass vlogs coming. That shit is fun. Me and my boy shot a vlog earlier this week. Hopefully y'all can see that. Well, not hopefully, y'all will. It might even be out now by the time y'all seeing the podcast. So that shit is dope. A lot of cool ass shit, man. A lot of cool ass shit. So be on the lookout for dope shit to happen. This was a cool ass year, man. Cool ass year. What you rate the year on a scale from 1 to 10?
7.
E?
I was thinking like 6.57.
I'm gonna say like a 9. Yeah. This is a cool ass year. I think I had a cool ass year, man.
It might be an 8.5. It might be an 8.5. I just thought about it. I became an uncle this year. It was pretty cool.
True.
Seeing
That's
my
a
older
big ass
brother
milestone.
change. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big milestone. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, and your mom bought a house this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll probably like a 8.5, 8.7.
Yeah, I say this is probably a 9 for me. This has been a cool last year, man. Cool last year. But how was y'all weeks? 152nd of the year.
Man. My week this week was pretty cool. I enjoyed Christmas was fun. Mm-hmm. Doing all the Christmas stuff. I went and saw Brittany's family. Then I saw my family. My family was
Y'all did that on Christmas Day?
Yeah, we did my family Christmas Day, and on Christmas Eve we did her family.
Okay, cool.
So it was a lot of fun.
That's dope.
It was a lot of fun. I got everything I wanted for Christmas. So
that's what's up.
I'm happy.
That's fire. What about you, E?
Christmas itself was pretty chill. Ate some decent food. Like, you know, I was just calling. I've been trying to make sure that I don't know, just like go into the new year with good connections. I've been trying to hit up some of the homies that I haven't really hit up in a while, just kind of see what they've been on. It's been a weird experience because I've realized how long it's been since I've talked to some niggas. So that's been interesting. But other than that, everything going pretty well. It was a good week.
That's what's up. Christmas was lit. I got some dope ass stuff. My girlfriend got me. I didn't wear them actually, which I probably should have. It was kind of wet outside, so I didn't really want to wear them.
The Crocs.
Nah, I could have worn the Crocs, but the Crocs didn't go with the fit.
Oh.
So I could have worn the ones, but it's a little wet outside. I don't want to get them dirty. But yeah, no, my girlfriend bought me some shoes. That was cool. My girlfriend's mom got me a year of Duolingo. Nigga, that shit fire. Cause my Duolingo premium ran out like 2 months ago. Man, I've been struggling with that. The premium is way better than you would think. When you get Duolingo premium,
is way better.
It makes you want to learn so much more. Like you will learn so much more on premium than not on premium. Nah, I promise you, when you get Duolingo premium, man, that shit different, bro. Like you don't realize how much the hearts be holding you back. When you gotta actually, you got the 5 hearts, and then because my lessons are starting to get hard because I'm starting to actually kind of get into it a little bit. Them 5 hearts go quick. Them 5 hearts. Without premium, I probably do like 1 lesson a day. Maybe. With premium, I do like 3 or 4. So when my premium ran out, I was like, fuck, man. And they got ads on that hole. Ain't nobody trying to watch no damn ads. Plus, when you got premium, they give you like reviews so you can review the shit that you fucked up on and do extra lessons and shit like that. Man, she gifted me that premium. That shit was life changing. That changed my whole education.
So it's like a whole year of premium. So like
yeah.
It'll run out next Christmas.
Next Christmas, yeah. Because I bought a whole year of premium last year on accident.
How much is it?
$80 for the year.
That's
it honestly was worth it. Like keep it a stack, it was 1,000% worth it. It was an accident though. I did the free trial and I was like, man, this premium shit hidden. And then
it charged.
That shit hit me for the 80. I was like, fuck, bro. Them niggas got me for. I was so mad, bro. And then probably like a month later. I was like,
damn.
It's lit.
I was like, you know what? This is actually beneficial. Like, I'm glad that I got this. So, yeah, that was worth it. The premium was definitely worth it. So, I'm glad I got that. I can learn a little bit more. I went a month without premium. Before, I was in the Obsidian League. Nigga, I fell all the way back down to, like, Ruby League or some shit like that. I fell down, like, 4 or 5 levels. Man, got to get back up. Almost at a year on my streak, though. Yeah, so that's cool that I got the premium now. But one downside, not to the premium, but just that's been happening, is my phone is fucked up. So in the middle of my lessons, my phone, like in the middle of anything I'm doing, like randomly, the screen will just freeze. I won't be able to do nothing, and then my phone shuts all the way off and then boots back up. And the process can take anywhere from like 5 minutes to like 30 minutes. And it is frustrating as fuck.
Damn, yeah. I just not see him buzzing. How many times a day does that happen?
Bro, a lot.
Oh yeah, that's super ass.
Have you updated your phone?
No. So what happened was, I got this phone in, let's see, that would have been like December, maybe like January of 2020. Nah, it was probably like January, February 2020. Working good, bro. Shit was going cool. Had myself a little Tech 24 case. What's that shit called? What's that brand? Tech 48? Tech something. Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
What is it? It's on the side, I think. No?
Yeah, it's on the side. Tech 21.
Tech 21. Had myself a little nice Tech 21 case, you know what I'm saying? Everything was cooling, boy. Life was good, as Future said. And then this brand hit me up called Rhino Shield, right? And they was like, yo, we got some anime phone cases for you. We'll pay you, do a little sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. Niggas laced me with $300 worth of cases. They all fire. Feel legit. I'm rocking with it. Shit decent. Getting out the car the other day, dropped my shit. I was like, oh, okay. You know,
it's fine.
It's all good. Everything cool. It was not. It was not good. My shit been tweaking ever since, nigga. I done dropped my phone in the Tech 21 6-7 times a day. Maybe. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But I done dropped that shit hella times in the Tech 21. Not an issue. No problem. Drop it one good time in the Rhino Shield, nigga. Shit fucked. Shit is fucked. Man, I'm going to keep it a stack, man. Fuck Rhino Shield, bro.
Damn.
Man.
All right, then.
Yeah, they sent you hella shit, too.
Bruh, the case isn't good. Like, they called this shit a solid suit. This shit not solid, nigga. This shit not solid. And it looks
sounds
solid.
solid.
It feels
Right,
solid.
I'm like, sound fine.
Everything seems like it should be perfect, but I dropped it one good
No
time
shock
in the Rhino
absorption.
Shield, bro. Dropped it one good time. Not even from that high. This was like off the lap. You know, you got your phone in your lap and then you stand up.
Yeah.
It was one of those. I stood up out the car. Boom. Shit hit the ground. I was like, whatever. It's probably cool. It was not.
I mean, it might have just been the timing, honestly.
Yeah, I need
like
to get a new screen protector.
seems
I
cool.
dropped mine the first day I had it. It was like the first.
Your
day
screen's
I-
broke or just a protector?
Just a protector. The protector's been broken since day one.
I see.
And I paid for like when you can go back and get another one.
Yeah.
I paid for it, and then I just haven't done it. Like I just.
How long you had that phone?
Since June.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is kind of a long time now.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
kind of a long time.
Dropped it on the first day.
Damn.
And just still have not repaired it. Like because
Damn.
just have not seen a reason.
Yeah,
I never even used a screen protector. Like, this is my first time even having a screen protector because Rhino Shield sent me a free one. So I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I ain't used a screen protector in a long ass time. I dropped it like one time years ago, and I was like, "Yep, not fucking that up again." So we lit,
Yeah, I don't use screen protectors like that. So
and they feel weird. I don't
this
like
one
the way.
feels perfect. Like, honestly, this screen protector. Look, I can't speak on the quality of the brand, but it's legit. Like, I'd be forgetting there's even a screen. Like, you wouldn't even know there's a screen protector on here.
I like the liquid one though. They got the liquid one where you could like stab a knife on it and it won't even scratch.
Oh,
Yeah, they got ones like that. They got like
What do you mean by liquid?
they put like a glass like you know how they like when you call SafeLight or something they put like the glass stuff in directly on your like windshield. It's almost like that. They cover your entire screen in it, and it's just an extra layer.
kind of like wax, but not wax. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's liquid that can harden, sort of.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, no. So my phone is fucked. I gotta see if my mom's out of town right now, so I'm not gonna bother her. But when she gets back, I gotta see if I have insurance on this or not. I hope so. I pay like $90 a month, so I would hope I have some insurance on this hoe.
I think you can look through your settings and see if you have Apple Care or not.
No, it wouldn't be through Apple Care. It would be through
AT&T.
Yeah, AT&T, and see if they insure my phone. I don't know if it. I hope so, cause this ain't doing it, and I need a new phone anyway. So yeah, I need to get a new phone because I need a phone with more storage, nigga. All the fucking videos and TikToks and everything, man.
Yeah,
Bro, I be running out of storage fast.
I
bro.
gotta delete like photos, apps like every day.
I
ain't got
literally
no
have to
storage
delete
on this
photos
phone.
every day.
Yeah,
Because I have at least 4 TikToks in my phone damn near daily.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to make sure that I am deleting shit so that way I got room for it. Because, yeah, that shit ain't it.
yeah. I never have space on this freaking phone. It's annoying as hell.
Yeah, I feel you. You need a new phone for real, though.
Yeah, I'm like this.
What you
7,
got?
not
A
hidden.
4?
This is
128
7.
gigs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what I got. Maybe. I have no idea what I got.
yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, you got a 7, though. That shit. Whew,
Yeah, that shit's
That
that
should
shit's
still be
ass.
32.
that's probably like 12, nigga.
Yeah,
That
it
shit.
might be.
12.
Shit is
12 is
less.
crazy.
Nah, it might be for real,
It's
though. Like, it
less.
for real might be.
Yeah,
Like, you actually might have, like, the 12 gig.
probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be. You might actually be right. It might be 12 gigs.
Yeah, it's probably around there.
You made a 12 gig iPhone 7?
It might not be.
Crazy.
I know my 6 was like 12 gigs.
My 8 was 64, but I don't think that was like the crazy big one. The crazy big one is like the 256.
Yeah, but that wasn't a thing back then.
I think when the 8 came out, it was like the 256 one was like the most premium.
Oh, maybe. Shit. This is a 10, I believe. I think this is a 10. But I don't care what version I have. I just need more storage. That's it. Give me more storage and I'm cool.
Yeah, for real. I
Now,
just
you know
have
what
0
do look
storage.
busting though? Look, I'm team iPhone until I die. Team iPhone, I don't see myself switching up. But nigga, that flip you did?
Oh
my God, bro.
That's it. No.
That shit, no. That shit is fire. Have you seen it in person?
Yeah,
like,
I've seen it
seen
in
a nigga
person.
use it? That shit
Oh, I
is
haven't
fucking
seen nobody
heat,
use
bro.
it. It don't look that great.
That
It
shit
looks
is fucking
cool.
heat
It looks cool, but like
and useful.
Yeah, I'm like it don't seem all that great.
Nah, bro. Bro was using it. That shit fire.
I don't know.
That shit heat.
I
The
don't know.
multitasking, the everything. Nah, that shit hard. I want that shit. I can't wait till
it could
iPhone
be
steal
good.
that. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Because I'm not gonna switch for it. But when iPhone steal it, oh yeah, no, that's me. That's me.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I've been a little disappointed in iPhone recently. I feel like they ain't made no upgrades really.
iPhone been ass for the
they're
last
changing
few.
the charging port.
Which
That's
makes it
not
a
an
little
upgrade,
bit
nigga.
better,
That's
but
an
that's
upgrade
not.
for it.
No, it's not. That's
That
a
is an
downgrade, nigga.
Nah,
now
I would
I gotta get all
definitely-
new chargers.
It's USB-C.
But
it's
yeah, I'm like,
they're
Fuck
integrating with
USB-C.
it.
There's
They're
more of
integrating
those
with-
than the Apple chargers. Like the
100%.
Fuck USB-C.
nah, it's
bro.
definitely
They're
better.
everywhere.
It's an upgrade, but it's still not like anything
So, yeah,
special.
it's not anything like where I couldn't get it from another company. They're
Yeah.
literally moving to like.
I just want something new. Like, well, when was the last time we actually got something new on an iPhone?
Maybe like the 6.
The
Can't think of
14
nothing.
got the satellite thing. So like, if you ever get if you get thrown out
not
at
something
sea,
new,
if you got an iPhone, you can save.
I mean,
yourself.
something new that actually like
You can
matters.
save
The
yourself.
face
That's
scan
something new
from
that
the X,
matters.
maybe.
That shit is ass.
Mm.
That shit is ass. I want my fucking fingerprint scanner back.
I actually
What
like the
fuck,
I
bro?
like the fingerprint scanner
Like,
a
why
lot
the
more.
fuck would they get rid of the fingerprint scanner?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I was so anti it, but like
Fingerprint scanner is 40 times
I
better.
like the
when I
fingerprint.
got the Face ID, I kind of do like it. I do.
Over the fingerprint? You're
love it,
tweaking.
yeah.
What? Why?
The fingerprint was not always viable. Like when I used to touch my thumb to my shit, it sometimes would not. It would like meh, and then you got to keep the button. You would have to.
Nah,
rub the
fingerprint
fuck out the
scanner
bu-
was 40
rub
times
the fuck
better,
out the
bro.
button.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Fingerprint
don't really
scan- you
care
still
about
got
that. Yeah, I have
fingerprint
the
scanner, right?
fingerprint scanner.
I want that
It's-
shit back.
it-
My
I
iPad
think it
has
works.
it. My iPad has it.
I mean,
bro.
no, I do think like they should have added some sort of sensor on the back. Maybe I feel like they don't utilize the back of their phone, unlike every other phone company.
Your phone has a hidden back button.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah. You can set it to where if you tap it, like, here, let me show you.
No,
Oh, that's
I
kinda
want, like,
busting.
something like they put like a fingerprint scanner on the back.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I could do something instead of.
What would the back button do? It's just the home button?
No, you can change it to a lot of things like, oh, well, this doesn't go landscape. I have mine. If I double tap it, my phone can switch back and forth between landscape. Now, I made a huge mistake. And I had originally changed it to where if I tap the back of my phone twice, it takes a screenshot. Nigga, I took 80 billion
that
screenshots
sounds like a terrible-
a fucking day,
terrible
bro.
idea.
And I had the pop socket on my shit. So
So
whenever I
anytime
would pop the pop, it would just...
Yeah,
and
that's a
I'd be like,
terrible idea.
Oh my god, nigga, that shit was or no, it's. I think I've set to where if I tap it 3 times, so you can set 1 to 2 taps, and you can set something else to 3 taps. Yeah, so that
yeah, but
Yeah, you would have to do that for something you don't do much, like or something that.
orientation.
Huh?
Orientation, my screen orientation.
Oh, yeah.
What you think?
I just don't really hear people call it that. I guess
That's
that's
the
first thing that I
thought.
thought.
I'm going back to school.
Yeah, I was just confused on what that had to do with anything. I was like, okay, what happened to orientation? I was just like confused.
Nah.
But yeah, screenshots don't seem like the way to have that. It's probably something
can't
that you
even
either do
imagine
a lot or
Huge
never.
mistake.
I can't imagine what like iPhone would have to do to make anything like. What would be the next improvement?
Give me the
Like,
flip.
The flip is not an improvement.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Give me the
It
That's
literally-
an improvement.
me the
It's
flip.
the exact same. You flip it out into a normal phone. Like
Nah, you get 2 phones.
You can also do the 2 phone.
Yeah, I
one.
get 2 phones.
That's
That's what I
busting.
want.
If you want 2
That's
phones,
heat.
you could just buy 2 phones. Like that.
But why
Or I
do
could
that
buy
when I
one.
could buy one?
Yeah.
Because it costs the same amount as 2 phones. Like
I don't think that's true.
it's like $1,500.
Yeah, but that's not the price of
Yeah,
the
like,
regular
if it's-
iPhone shit.
No, the
iPhones
regular
be-
iPhone is like $800. You
Yeah,
can get the
see.
normal base level iPhone for like $800, or you could go back one and get it for like $600.
Yeah, give me that flip shit, bro. I want the
That flip
flip.
shit is
I don't even
crazy.
really know. I want my fingerprint scanner back. I want the flip. I want my fingerprint scanner, and that's really all I need. Like, I don't need anything else from my phone.
I don't know. I just feel like if you already have an iPad, like you have an iPad and the phone,
I
so
have to
you
carry
Yeah.
my iPad around.
yeah, but that's nothing.
That's not that real.
Yeah, that's
The iPad is for like digital art and maybe notes. Like that open flip shit is actually hard as fuck. I fuck with that shit heavy, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
shit's
don't know.
hard.
It's a second phone.
I take that shit.
If you want a second phone, you could buy a second phone.
I'm trying to think of what else they can give us though. I don't really know what else I need for my
A projector.
phone.
Yeah,
That's kind of.
I don't know what else I would do.
That's
Yeah, like what would
overkill.
I do with that really?
Yeah.
That would be like that's like some novel shit. I can't imagine what my phone could give me next that I was like dying to get.
Yeah. Everything else would be a software thing and not a hardware thing. Like anything else I would need would be like some software shit.
Yeah.
Hardware, the flip in my fingerprint scanner.
I feel like all the software shit is out there though. Like they've made the phone a good enough computer to the point where like you could do anything.
Bro, you can do damn near anything on the phone now. I feel
like the only thing they have left to give me is like they're gonna have to do some hardware shit to give me anything.
Nah, but like software wise, like there are some integrations that I wish that I had that I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I could integrate my phone with other shit that wasn't Apple. You know what I'm saying? That would be
true.
Well, yeah. I feel like that's.
But I mean, every company does that.
That's why they're moving to USB-C. They're trying to integrate a little bit with other.
Yeah, like
items,
integration would probably be the main thing that I need. Anything else, I don't really think I need that seriously. Yeah. Hardware wise, when I was at the mall, look, I used to think this shit was corny. Those what were they called? The Snapchat glasses that like take pictures or whatever the fuck.
That's stupid as fuck.
Ray-Bans got a version of those that's like a camera and like a video camera. That shit's probably fire.
I don't know. I want them hoes. That look goofy.
Well, here's the thing.
That sound like some Spy Kids type shit.
They look like regular glasses, and I saw the glasses while I was out vlogging, and I'm like, damn, nigga, that would be fantastic right now. While vlogging, I literally just had a vlog camera on me, nigga. The only other way I could get that done would be if I had a GoPro, and you're not gonna walk around the mall with a camera. Yeah,
like that's the only way you're getting that angle. Plus, like how batteries are getting now, like where you could charge something and it has like the tiniest battery that's holding like 15 hours of charge, like something like that. That would be like crazy.
Those glasses would get it done. Plus the Nerf battles that we've been doing, you have to have glasses anyway.
Yeah.
So if I had those as my glasses during the Nerf war, I'm lit.
Yeah, something like that would be kind of cool.
I want some of those. They're kind of expensive, so I'm not buying them. But
that would be cool in like it'd be
so.
cool in like a high action situation or something like that,
or just a vlog.
I don't know, just a vlog. I feel like you might as well just bust out the camera.
Like, do you understand how many people would be entertained just watching you ride a bike through like West Side Chicago?
Well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that at all. Saying, West Side Chicago, what they trying to see?
I'm talking
the
about
shots?
Oak Park. Like you can just ride a bike through Oak Park. People are like,
Oak Park is not the West Side of Chicago. Nigga.
Oh my God, you're one street out.
Also, Berwyn isn't Chicago either.
You're one street out. Yeah. Berwyn is Chicago.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure they literally vote and do all of the stuff like they're.
Nah, I found out this week it's not Chicago.
Then either way, Berwyn would be the one you would argue is still Chicago. But,
I don't remember how, but I figured that out this week. Yeah.
But either way, that is like people would just be interested in like people riding bikes somewhere else in the country.
Possibly, yeah. Do we got a mic? It got a mic in it and everything.
Probably.
That'd be kind of.
The mic would probably be trash.
Yeah.
The mic would definitely be ass.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's not for like dummy quality. Like, it's cool.
That's fine. I don't really need the mic specifically because I have a mic with me. But yo, one thing that I did realize is I've done vlogging before, right? And normally I'm the nigga with the camera and I got to do all that shit. I had Christian with me and he was the cameraman. That shit was 40 times better.
I mean, probably not for him.
That shit, no, he had a blast. He said he would do it again, but. Because if you're doing the shit, nigga, I have to be two niggas at once. I gotta be the cameraman and the nigga. Like,
yeah.
That's the issue right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm out here and I have a cameraman with me, that shit works so much smoother.
Yeah.
That shit works so much smoother. I had so much more fun doing it like that. The quality of the vlog is probably way better. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm sure it's better. Yeah, that shit's better. Yeah. And I hope y'all fuck with the vlog. Like, let me know, chat not chat. Let me know, listeners, in the comment section if y'all fuck with the vlog or not. Because I want to know if I should do more of those and like what kind of shit I should be doing. Because I'm going to be going harder in 2023 on YouTube. So the vlog was fun. And hopefully y'all liked it. I did one of the TikTok shits where you like ask niggas questions.
So you look stupid?
Yeah, it was one of the corny
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did y'all do that with? Just like random people?
Yeah, we just went to the mall.
That was the video?
What you mean?
That was like the whole video?
The whole TikTok?
Oh, it was just a TikTok. Okay.
We did TikToks at the mall, but then we vlogged pretty much the whole day.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like normally I'd like watch your stuff just to give you the view. I'm like, bro, if it's just that, I might even watch that shit.
No, it's a vlog of what else happened throughout the day. I mean, we did more shit than just that, but it was actually pretty cool. The problem once we got to the mall, we were like, fuck. How are we gonna find which niggas like anime and which niggas don't? Like that's gonna be.
I feel like at the mall you can actually kind of tell. Just
Some
wander around the right
tell.
Places.
So that's what we did. I was like, fuck it. So we went into Zoomies and then asked the Zoomies motherfuckers. Like 3 people in Zoomies did it. It was packed in every other store though. So like we tried to go to Hot Topic, nigga. I'm talking shoulder to shoulder in that bitch. You can't even. I was like,
well, that's because they be making the odds.
Bro,
nah, facts.
It's so stupid in there. Like it's terrible.
Facts. Same in Box Lunch. It was mad like crowded in that hole.
Yeah,
we went to another spot called. What was that shit called? I don't remember, but we went in there and I asked the dude behind the desk, and I think he had on an anime shirt or something. I was like, "Hey, bro, like, yeah, I know you on the clock, blah blah blah." His boss was behind him. He just started shaking his head nowhere. Like, all right, bro, like, damn, you don't gotta be a dick, bro. Like, niggas weren't doing nothing. They were literally the store was empty. They standing at the front desk doing absolutely nothing. Me and Chris were like, "Yo, like, would you be down?" Bro was like, yeah," and then his boss looking at him like. Nah. All right, nigga. Then me and Kristen stayed in the store for like another 5 minutes. Niggas didn't do shit the entire time. I'm like, bro, we could have been shot this shit. It's literally a minute and then been out. But whatever, fuck you.
Niggas don't want to see niggas have fun.
Yeah. There were a couple niggas that did say no, because the problem with like a lot of anime niggas they're also socially awkward. So we saw like a couple dudes with like anime shirts on, and we were like, yo, like, would you be down to be in the video? And they were like, nah. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not comfortable, and I was like, "Oh, it's perfectly fair."
That's understandable.
Yeah, it's perfectly fair. Like I wasn't upset about it at all. I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." And then I was also wearing my Hunter x Hunter jacket, so that made it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
because we were in there, like we were in a bookstore looking at manga or something, and a girl was like, "Hey, like I really like your jacket." I was like, "Oh shit, you want to be in a video?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." Like that shit worked out perfectly. She was also wearing a Death Note hoodie too, so I was like, "Yeah, she definitely know a little bit about anime."
Yeah. I feel like whenever I see somebody wearing like an anime shirt or whatever, I'll be like, hey, yo, that's actually really dope. Even if I don't know what it is or if it don't even look dope. Like, I'll always just be like, oh, that's cool just because it has Hunter on it.
It's just the respect, yeah. Because there are some, like, clothes I'm like, all right, bro, I wouldn't wear that, but I still respect you for fucking with anime.
Yeah. I'll always just be like, oh, that's dope, just to kind of spark up a conversation.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna walk up and be like, I know the anime, that shirt is trash, but like, yeah, that's sick. Like,
that's good anime. Yeah. If the shirt's trash, that's typically what. Oh, you like it? Yeah. That's fire.
Like, I fuck with that show. Sometimes I be saying that about shows I don't even fuck with. Like I just say it just to be nice, just to show you that I recognize like the anime and that you made a good choice wearing. Like you could be proud about your anime love, you know?
Yeah.
Even if the shit's ass. Like if I'm walking up the street and a nigga wearing a, I don't know, Promise Neverland season 2 shirt, which I don't know how you would do that, but
depending on how ass it is, I might like jokingly say something about it, but like if it's just a normal, I'll be like, oh, that's cool, you know, that's what's up.
Facts. Yeah, nah, that's true. That's true. What's the timestamp? What's that say? 39, some shit like that.
38.
38. All right, cool. Oh, another thing. We launched the Minecraft, the Storm Minecraft server. That shit was fucking awesome, bro. If y'all are a Patreon subscriber, you can come in. It's live, so you can go in and play whenever. There's probably people in there right now, real talk. Shit, I might be in there right now when y'all are watching it. But that shit was super cool. First day of that was yesterday. Played on that for like 2-3 hours. Hella listeners were in there. L Boogie, Jam, Jordan was in there. Marcus was in there. Corduroy's pulled up. Who else pulled up? Was that everybody? I feel like I'm probably forgetting somebody. Because that's 5. Then it was me, Noah, Caleb. Nah, we missing one person. Damn, I hate to do that.
Was Jordan in it?
Yeah, Jordan was in there.
Oh, yeah.
I said Jordan.
Sizzle?
Nah, Sizzle wasn't in there.
Damn, no Sizzle.
I don't know, but
did I see? Was Jam? Jam was there?
Yeah, Jam. I said Jam.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was somebody else. It was not. We had 9 people in there. So, you know, that shit was super fun. That was really, really cool. I played in there a little bit earlier today. I was editing, which y'all fucked up my schedule, actually. I was editing, I was trying to edit the vlog. I was supposed to be editing the vlog, and then niggas jumped in there and was playing, and I was like, all right, shit, like, I'll hop on for a little bit. So, yeah, that was cool. Super, super fun. So, we'll be in there a lot more. We're going to be doing a house competition. So, at the end of the month, whoever got the best house will win, like, $25. We'll announce it officially in the Discord or Patreon coming soon. So yeah, be looking out for the house competition. Noah was talking about doing some group adventures in caves and shit. Noah said some out of pocket shit during stream. I can't wait to clip that. Noah's an interesting man.
Yeah, that's
interesting, man.
For sure.
He said some crazy shit that I can't repeat.
Damn, is that bad?
Nah, he said some wild shit.
Like...
When he said it, my response was, "Nigga, you can't say that." So I'm gonna probably like, I don't know how I'm gonna bleep it. So nigga, no, I don't know how I'm gonna let niggas know what he said without actually like having it play. Cause TikTok could take it down what he said. He said something fucking crazy. But I gotta find a way to edit it to where, yeah, he was bugging.
Oh, this would be bad.
That shit was funny though.
It's definitely gonna be bad in a Minecraft server. Like,
yeah,
it's definitely gonna be bad.
Yeah, nah, that shit was fun. So if you're a listener and you want to come hang out with us, play some video games with us, well, join the Patreon, and then after that, hop in the Minecraft server, and it is going to be a blast. Shit has been fun as fuck, man. Shit has been fun as fuck. We ready to get into topics?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, gang. Your boy Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez, last week we were talking and we were saying he was probably going to get sentenced in a couple hours or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he ended up getting convicted the next day, and he got convicted on all 3 charges, and he is facing up to 24 years in prison. He is currently in prison as we speak.
Yeah.
His dad and family was outside the outside the courthouse. Causing a scene, causing a ruckus, man.
Yeah.
What we thinking? How we feeling?
I mean, this is probably stupid, but my first thought whenever I like saw him in the situation, whether it was like the mugshot or, you know, like him in the courthouse, bro, his fucking hairline, bro. I can never look at that nigga's hair and be like, oh, like I can't look at him without being, yo, bro, you got money? What are you doing?
His hairline is fucked, bro.
Help yourself.
His hairline is bad. Can you turn
that
E down
shit is crazy. I cannot handle his hairline for some reason, man.
The third one. No. Yeah. No, you had it right. No. There you go. Yeah, turn him down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, his hairline is fucked.
Can't handle that shit, bro.
His hairline is super fucked up.
Yeah, man. He got money and everything. Like,
well, he tried to buy it. Like he's got it fixed surgically a couple times, but there's to a certain extent genetics just beats you.
Have to like keep on going back for sessions.
Oh, is that what it's like?
Yeah, you gotta like.
Probably.
It's like you do it and then you come back for another session.
Oh,
and you keep coming back until like it eventually like works itself out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they need to know where it's gonna fade. Because it's like you're putting new hair follicles down.
Yeah. Well, he was quite literally bald before. So,
then it's like you gotta imagine like your hair is still gonna thin out, like because like this is supposed to go eventually.
Yeah.
But it's not gone right now, so we work here and then we slowly push back.
Well, I know good and well that if I lose my hair, I'm buying new hair.
Oh, really?
1000%. What the fuck? Of course.
Nah, I'll let it rock out.
Of course.
I think I would rather let it rock out than get something that look bogus.
I am getting new hair. I promise you. Nigga.
What looks bogus?
Tory Lanez shit.
Well,
his shit is bogus, like because he should just go bald. Like,
some niggas get it and it looks fine.
Yeah, like
if I can get
LeBron
hair
James,
and it looks good,
LeBron
100%.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
if I can get
LeBron
hair,
James
have
also
it look
got
great.
a different level of money than Tory, so that might be part of it too.
It was tossed at first, and then he started really working on it, and now he's like, he's just got the line and like the very box, he's got the old man. So
it's clean.
But Tory is currently in prison. Interestingly enough, Megan hasn't said anything at all.
Yeah, I think wasn't there like a video of her crying in an ambulance or something though?
What?
Or maybe I saw a post about somebody sent out a video of her crying, and this was like, of course, the day that she got shot or something like that.
Maybe
I didn't actually see the video, but I saw pictures of it.
a video surfaced. So Kelsey was like, she said that she didn't see Meg get shot. She doesn't think Meg got shot. And then a video surfaced of her like sitting on the curb, and the police were like talking to her, and Meg was walking away, and she said, "Meg, are you okay? Everything all right with you?" Like clearly asking, like she saw Meg limping, like in the camera shot, Meg literally limped past her. Kelsey was like, "Are you good? Like, is everything all right?" You clearly see her hurt, and you. I think everything was cool with Meg. Nothing happened to her. Yeah, all right.
I mean, I feel like everybody in the courtroom, she lying. Like
Well, we all know Kelsey's
I'm like,
lying.
niggas know she lying.
We all know Kelsey's lying. Yeah. Also, Tory Lanez's phone call, or no, Kelsey's phone call leaked of her telling people that Meg got shot. Like literally, her call is 911. Meg or Tory just shot Meg. He's in the passenger side, literally explaining the whole situation and how it went down.
Damn.
And she was like, "Yeah, no, Meg didn't get shot. We have the call of you telling what the fuck happened." And Tory's call also got leaked. Tory's call to Kelsey apologizing. That leaked too. So all the evidence
like
I'm just
everything
waiting
is
on the
just
last
on the
part
table.
to leak. Just one. The full video of what happened. That shit is out there, bro. You know it's out there.
Yeah, it might be.
It might be. Yeah.
It's out there, bro.
Yeah.
If they got the phone calls, we're just one step away.
Yeah.
Just the full video of that night. Put this all to rest.
Yeah.
Somebody
Tory's whole
probably
fam
got
was
it.
outside of the courthouse bugging, bro. They was talking about Rock Nation did this, Rock Nation got all in the judge's pocket or whatever and flip shit. Also, do you guys know Tory Lanez's name?
Daystar.
Daystar, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just the first name. It's Peterson, but
Daystar.
do you know his father's name?
Night Star.
That would be hard.
What's your guess?
Star Day.
Sunstar.
Sunstar.
That nigga think he a Pokemon.
Yeah. That sounds like some
It's Daystar and
Go
Sunstar.
Sunstar.
That's
Yeah.
the dumbest shit, bro. Nah, them niggas was bugging.
That's wild.
That's a decent name.
Sunstar?
Daystar. Daystar's a decent
Daystar
name.
is okay-ish. Sunstar, I'm not feeling.
Yeah, like I would rather name my son Daystar than Sunstar any day.
Daystar sounds like
I wouldn't
Sunstar
name
like
him either.
sounds very redundant. You
Yeah.
just said star twice. Sun
Yeah.
star.
I wouldn't do either of them.
But Daystar's a fine name.
Nah, I pass on that. I think Daystar and Sunstar are both trash names. Y'all niggas think y'all Pokemon. Like he was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna evolve my son. He Daystar." Yeah, nah.
Nah, Sunstar is definitely not.
That's a butt name.
I got a homie where
That's a
one
butt name.
of their
Yeah.
names is Reno and then the other one is Trino.
That's cool.
That's the Pokemon evolution. I
Yeah.
might have to evolve my kid's name. Hit him with something, then just keep building up. Yeah, Reno, Trino, Daystar, Sunstar. That might be the move. Hit the Pokemon evolution on my kids.
That might be like the only time. Once I'm old enough, I think I'd like have to fight. I think I have to.
What if you name me Daystar? Or
Nah, if
if
I'm
you
like
evolve
Reno,
this?
Trino, and I don't know the Brino. I think we gotta go now.
Reno, Trino, and Dino.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
That's the upgrade. You know.
If you like tell me about some Pokemon shit, that's when we gotta fight. That's when you like, hey, you a evolution? No.
See,
No,
look, you can
run it.
name your firstborn kid E,
No.
and then name the next one E-Man, and then the other one Emmanuel, and then they're just
That's so extra. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's extra.
That's
Who
the
would be
growth.
the junior? Like,
don't matter.
nah, it's crazy.
They just got the evolution of E-Man.
They deserve to get one lick. Like they need to just whoop my ass. That's crazy.
Damn,
Like if I do that shit,
it's
bro.
like that.
I know some-
Oh my
I know
gosh,
some
no.
people with all the same name.
The same name. That's different though.
Same name, but it's
Yeah, they're
E-Man
all-
and
they are all
Emmanuel.
named
Crazy.
The exact same name.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my mom has another friend when he named his name is Mario and he has like 4 kids and they're all Mario.
Luigi, Toad.
They're just all Mario. So they're all Mario, whatever their last name is. So I just don't get the logistics of that. the point of a name is so niggas can address you.
Yeah.
Like that's quite literally what names are for. Is for niggas to be able to address you. Yeah. So when I make all my kids' names the same thing, how the fuck am I supposed to differentiate?
Trey.
But now I got to give niggas nicknames. You should have just made that the name then. If you're not going to use your name, we just all Mario in this bitch. Yo, Mario! 5 niggas walk in the room.
Like everybody.
What?
Everybody just
What was the noise?
Huh? What? No, what? That's what
you got beef with Mario and them? Got beef with Mario and them?
Man,
what the
everybody, here we go. But nah, like you just screwed. That's trash.
One of them jumped up and hit their head on a brick.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, nah, that shit. Yeah, nah, but Tory Lanez, man, he up to 24 years. It's gonna be a while. I don't know what the lowest.
Well, it just depends on if he goes for a mistrial. If he goes for a mistrial and or goes back to like Canada. If he goes
he's being deported.
Yeah, if he's being deported, then he's just gonna file for a mistrial in Canada and just probably be free over there. Yeah, and then he won't be able to do shows in America. And I wonder how that would work with
deportation,
right? If I deport you and then my country rules it as a mistrial. Does the U.S. care at all? Like, or would that like justify anything for me coming back to the U.S. or would I imagine you would probably just be barred from coming back, and then you would have to do shows like everywhere else in the world.
I believe the way that U.S. and Canada work is, first off, Canada is really serious about like gun crimes. So when you get like a gun crime, it's like something about Canada. They like take that shit really serious.
I thought that was the UK. I thought the UK was the one that like.
No, Canada like.
You get a gun crime.
A lot of countries, if you have a gun crime and you like run away to there, like your gun crime in America and you run away, it doesn't matter or whatever. Canada will send you back. They're like, no, nigga, like it's over.
Because
they're like it's up. But I think the way that it works is if he gets deported to Canada, he's just gonna be locked up in Canada.
Yeah, but if he files for a mistrial in Canada and then they're like, okay,
the chances of that happening are low.
I doubt it. He has all the money. I will if it was a normal dude, you're going to Canada is done for you.
I'm pretty sure it's up for Tory.
I think it would still be
I'm pretty sure
pretty bad.
He still has a bunch of money, and I think he would spend all of it trying to get out. I think he would spend all of it trying to get out, because if he could get out.
But even
he's gonna make more
no
money.
matter how much, I don't see that happening. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of that one.
Yeah, I think it's up. I
think there might be a chance in Canada, but not here. Here it's done.
Not here.
But
it's
like
up, for sure.
If he gets back to Canada, there might be a like situation that they set up on purpose back in America that Canada's like rules are a little bit different.
I think
it would be a very, very slim chance of him being cool in Canada. I think it's just up for that dude.
Nah. I think he got Drake on his side.
I don't even
Drake got
I don't even know about that.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't think
Drake got niggas banned from his city immediately.
Yeah, but I just don't think Drake is on his side.
Yeah,
I thought Drake did the whole thing where he went against Meg on his last album.
Yeah, well, okay, so
saying like she might not have got shot or something like that.
Technically, the bar wasn't about Meg, but it was about Meg.
Yeah, so like I was just saying like maybe there might be like some sort of hope for him in Canada, but it's definitely slim.
Yeah, I think it's up for Tory.
I think it's up.
Yeah, I think it's up for Tory.
Well, we all thought it was up for 6ix9ine, so I got hope for anything to get out of jail.
Yeah, but that's different because Tory can't snitch on nobody. It's up.
It is what it is.
Yeah, no, but if you could get a mistrial. You could get a mistrial they mistrial a lot. So like if he mistrials in Canada, I was just wondering, like, it would kind of kill his career in America because then he can't come here. Yeah. So it would still, like, negatively impact him. But he has a chance at getting out. I'm just not throwing it. If the average person's chance at getting out of jail is, like, 6%, his chances of getting out of jail is, like, 8. Like, that is, like, well, like, I might throw him like a bone.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty tough for Tory.
I think the money gets you like a 2% extra, but money might actually get you more like a 10% extra boost.
I think it's just gonna be tough.
Money is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
At this point, it's up for Tory, man. I know Meg she feels like justice was served.
Yeah.
So here, okay, there was a couple things that happened with the whole Tory situation and like how people reacted afterward, right? A lot of people, which I think, like, okay, I think the whole thing that happened in itself, the way that people were talking about it and acting about it was very kind of weird and even a little misogynistic in the sense of like, look at the path that Tory's team took of, well, the reason that this shit happened is because Meg was sleeping with other niggas, and the whole love trial arc in itself is kind of lame on its own, nigga. Like, maybe we should try something different than like she's a slut. I feel like there's a lot of other angles that could have. Well, look, I'm not a lawyer, but that in itself was very misogynistic, and the people online keep bringing that up, like Meg did this, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, cool, but my nigga, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Potentially, I don't feel like that's misogynistic. I felt like that was more slut shaming. They kind of like
misogynist. That slut shaming is misogynistic.
Nah, I think those are two separate things. Misogynistic would be I could slut shame a male. Like I don't have.
Yeah, but Tory slept with both of them. So
yeah.
Where was the shame on him?
The shame on him was like. Well, number one, there's no with men. The way slut shaming works is just not even comparable.
Well, yeah,
misogynistic.
But that's because of misogyny. That's not like slut shaming is not directly misogyny.
It's not directly misogyny, but like slut shaming in general is misogynistic.
Yeah, it's misogynistic. I thought the problem with this whole trial was even if you're trying to set up like, okay, there's a fight in the car. The problem was somebody got shot with a gun. Who had the gun? Who shot the gun? Like that's it. And if the guy from the window is saying Tory shot the gun, Meg is saying Tory shot the gun, one person stepped off of their thing and the other person never really went up to base, you kind of only got you didn't get anybody saying Tory didn't shoot the gun.
Well, yeah, right? So the lady, one of the judges actually made like a chart of like all the evidence and everything, and like 47 pieces of the 51 pieces of evidence all pointed at Tory. And I was like, well,
I think the world in general was pointing at Tory. Like,
but that's the thing. A lot of people were, his prints weren't on the gun, and Kelsey had gunshot residue on her too, and this, that, and it's like, yeah, Tory should be free. But when you look at the actual facts, it's like, oh shit, yeah, this nigga
Tory probably did that shit. Like, come on now. Like,
yeah, I didn't look at all the evidence, but it was just like, if there is any ambiguity, you're supposed to like, it's okay. Is it 100% clear that he shot her? And then it's like, like the normal level of information that like. If you didn't look at everything, people are saying, oh, yeah, there's some ambiguity there. But the second you look at Meg, the second you look at the dude who looked through the window, it's like Tory was the one with the gun and he shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And then the only other two people on the case just kind of don't say anything. Like, I'm not going to take anything Kelsey says as, like, it's not worth dog shit. Like, I'm not able
really
to, like.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm not taking her word for shit. And and we never got the, did we ever get the security guard statement?
No, that nigga's MIA.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, he's still gone. MIA.
Yeah, so I think they need to start another case for where is Mans, bro.
No, so that's where I was saying, like, you would go over to Canada and be like, people were missing from the trial. My stuff didn't come up clearly enough. You could probably go over there and campaign for a mistrial, and that's the most you could do. He's done. America is done.
I think it's pretty much up for Tory. But who was it? Somebody said something really interesting. Fuck, who was it? Some celebrity, I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but somebody was like, yo, like Tory not taking the stage is crazy because there is no world in which somebody is going to tell me that I shot somebody and that I didn't shoot and I don't try to clear my name. Like, and you just sit there like, no, I'm not taking the stage. No, if like, and I believe he did shoot her, right? Yeah. But if I didn't shoot somebody and people are saying, yo, Malcolm shot this, especially if it's a friend, especially if it's a black woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go on the stand and be like, No,
Nah,
I fucking didn't.
I didn't shoot nobody.
Like, who am I to just
yeah,
and
I'm
then
just
go to
not
sleep?
gonna defend
Who the
my
fuck am I
name.
to sleep in this bitch? Just no, nigga. Me personally, look, I don't know. Me personally, I'm gonna go defend my name. I have to.
Even I guess this is contradicting because I
think
also
that
believe
really comes up to your lawyer. If your lawyer
I'm defending my name.
If your lawyer was
yeah.
telling you, "Hey, you get on the stand, you're going to jail," you're not getting on the stand. Like, I don't care like how bad you want to prove yourself. Even if you're innocent, if they're like, "Yo, you get on the stand, you're going to jail." I'm not going up there. Like, I think it all depends on the situation. He was going to jail. He got on that stand.
Another thing, Tory never said he didn't shoot her.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Since that day, he's never once said he didn't.
It just
shoot her.
might not be me.
Yeah.
He's
not saying
on
I
that.
didn't shoot you. He's just saying, how do you know?
How do you know?
Yeah,
That's it.
That's the only thing you have to prove in a court of law. You can't.
I'm not talking
Yeah,
proof,
But
I'm just talking.
He could just say
in
like
life.
he hasn't
Yeah.
even said.
Not
No,
once
but-
did he say I didn't shoot Meg.
Yeah,
Not a single time.
my whole understanding of that situation is like, I don't know. That is definitely pointing towards if I had an 80 like. If I was laying out like a scale on who I think did it, I think there's a 3% chance Kelsey did it, a 0% chance Meg did it, a 0% chance it was her security guard, and then 97%. Yo, this might be you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, it might be you.
I just think it's weird. Like,
But
me
I think-
personally, you have to. I don't know. I think it's odd that you would not clear your name, not even on the stand, but just a tweet. Like, you done tweeted out everything. You done dropped the album. You done talked about it everywhere, and not once did you say, "Nah, I ain't shoot her."
Yeah.
Every single time y'all don't know. Well, nigga, that don't help. Like, okay, bro. Like, y'all don't know. She don't know.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro.
if I didn't shoot somebody, I didn't
Let
shoot.
niggas
No,
know.
I didn't do that.
I'm asking to be on the stand. Like, yo, please let me. Clear
Not
my
even
name.
understand. Just
I
tell
promise
niggas you didn't do it.
I promise you, you can make you can make an innocent man look guilty. You put him on a stand. You
But
can-
I already look guilty. Like,
Yeah,
I might as well go up
and then double down. Like, I promise
I
you,
don't know.
that's not what you want. If you think going up there as Tory Lanez, that was the plan.
As Tory Lanez, hell no.
Yeah, you're.
I'm gonna clear my name.
Yeah, you gonna go up there and
I'ma
you're
clear
gonna
my
get
name.
fried. You're not. You're
Yeah,
not
no.
gonna go
Tory
up-
Lanez would have got fried.
'Cause you think you're gonna go on the stand and just say your piece. No, they're gonna ask you questions, and you're only able to answer the question, right? So, did you touch a gun that night? Did you shoot said gun? And those two things go off.
But he finna lie.
I don't gotta answer. Yeah, like you can lie. You can
Yeah.
stand up there and lie, right? And then they bust out the video that I'm waiting on. They bust out the video and it's dance. You're clearly gonna be like, yo.
If I hear
or
dance
at
in the
some
video,
point,
I'm
or at
like
some point
crazy.
in 2 years, you say I didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
well,
Just-
100%.
You got 2 years. In 2 years, you didn't go. Yeah, I didn't shoot Meg.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now. I ain't shoot Meg. You know what I'm saying? E.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't shoot. I mean,
Yeah, you not on
C
the stand.
C2.
You not on the stand.
Look
They
at
go-
him. Look at him.
You not on the
C2
stand.
did it.
You not on the stand. All I'm saying is when you walk up on the
that's
stand.
funny because you had no reason.
Yeah, I got. Well, why would I even? I'm not even gonna like correlate myself with any type of. I didn't shoot her. I'm not trying to place myself anywhere near this trial. I don't want to get placed anywhere near any trial. So I will never claim not to do any crime. I will just say that I'm not saying anything about any subject. So
Fair.
I just don't understand how how can you go in there and then be like, somebody shot the gun, and then everybody is standing there like, you shot the gun. Oh, well, it wasn't that simple. Yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah.
Who shot the gun? Everybody else in the situation says it was you. You have not said it was anyone else in this situation.
I mean, he said he was Kelsey, didn't he?
Yeah, he said Kelsey shot the gun.
Yeah.
But either
So,
way,
wouldn't that be claiming that you didn't shoot the gun? Like, you could say Kelsey shot the gun. That's fine. Did you shoot it? The second they ask you, did you shoot it? It's like that. It's like when you get on the stand, they're not gonna ask you, did Kelsey shoot the gun? They're gonna ask you, did you shoot the gun? And if you say no, and then they have a clip of you shooting the gun, it's up. It's already up.
I mean, it's up anyway. I'm lying.
This whole situation is just trash.
I'm lying. It's up anyway.
The whole situation in itself is trash. Personally, I would love to listen to some Tory Lanez. But you know, like,
well, that
man,
was
I
like
just
a crazy
can't.
statement to say after all of that.
Well, no, like okay, let me.
He already got his comeuppance. I'm finna blast him. I don't give at least 10 foot. No, I'm
It was
not.
like,
Look, I would love to. I asked. I was talking to Alexis and her mom. I was like, so like, how does money thing work now that he in jail? Like, if I play it, do he get the bread from the streams or like?
well,
like, if
yeah,
we all
he's gonna
good?
get the bread, but
Yeah,
he
I
won't
know.
have access.
Nah, I'm not playing it.
You
But
can play it.
I'm not.
Support
But
his Sunstar.
nah, fuck Sunstar. Sunstar was bugging.
Sunstar, yeah, he don't
But,
need that.
Yeah, Sunstar bugging. But now, like, going into this case, I think I said this shit way back in 2020. Since it happened, I have believed that Tory Lanez did do it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really wavered.
Yeah. However, since it happened, I have been hoping that he didn't. Like, I've been hoping like that something in this trial or something in life or at some point my mind would be changed to where I would believe that he didn't do it. But every step of the way, it just was leaning more towards he did. But I would have liked nothing more than for something to come out to make me think, oh shit, this nigga didn't do it. I wish, because nigga, I love Tory Lanez's music. That nigga was fantastic, bro. I was talking to Ouchie about the case. I think he sent me something on Instagram or something like that. And he said, fuck, what's that song called? I don't remember. But Ouchie jokingly was like, nah, Tory didn't do it. This song was too good for Tory to have done it. And I said, nah, Tory did it. Because this album was so good that this nigga definitely did it. I was like, you're not making no album like this unless you this type of nigga.
Unless you demented.
I promise you.
Because only evil niggas could do this.
Yeah, that's why when she first got shot, I listened to Tory's music. I was like, damn. I know this nigga did it. Like, I know this nigga did it. I wish I could have listened and been like, heard him like, what? Tory? Not a chance. I was like, damn.
I heard that.
I heard that, and I was like, there's a maybe. I was like, there's a hard.
Damn, bro.
I was like, there's a hard maybe he did this, and then everything came out, and it was like, yo, why didn't he take the stand? Yo, why didn't? I was like, they have a clear lie here. Like, I can find exactly where to lie, but like they know that they can't do that. Why can't they do that? I was like, why didn't they target Kelsey for the, I was like, they should have targeted Kelsey and just pushed that point.
Yeah, that whole Tory shit just had me like, damn, bro.
That's how you know there was something damning. Like there was something damning in evidence that was like, yo, both sides is like, we can't use, like, we can't use Tory. This. Because, like, that's what I'm telling you, E. There's a video, and it's in 4K.
There's probably some video. 4K would be crazy. It would be absolutely insane.
It might be 1080p. It might be 1080p. But it's definitely high res, and it's clearly Tory or somebody shooting her. And it's so damning that both sides knew that they could use it.
It's crazy because I know that there is a video out there. It just might be no one who ever had anything to do with the case. Just like somebody ring camera on the porch.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Damn.
It's 4K. It's out there. Somebody got it. Because you're in what? You're in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
In the richest neighborhood.
Calabasas, I would think. I don't think Calabasas.
My bad.
Yeah.
Even more money. Like, you're in
Calabasas.
Calabasas.
Next to Kylie Jenner crib. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she live in Calabasas.
That whole area.
Chris, I know Chris live in Calabasas.
There are drones that fly around trying to watch, like, famous people do bullshit. There's drones that just fly around LA looking for famous people. You don't think that there was one camera that caught this situation? I'm like, it's probably damning,
if I got it, I ain't showing
It's
it.
probably got the
That's
dance,
mine.
bitch, all of it. It's probably got the
audio and everything.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's probably got all of it. And both sides did not want that video to come to the light of day, because Meg is gonna have to forever live with that video on the internet, like her getting shot. And Tory Lanez dumping at her, screaming, "Dance, bitch!" Like that video would go triple mega viral and would be
It's the fact
posted
that
across hip hop for the rest of history.
yeah, this whole situation had to have been like crazy traumatizing. I'm sure Meg got a good night's sleep. Actually, I don't know. That shit might have been a tough night's sleep.
I'm like, I still don't think so.
I don't think anybody in this situation.
I don't think I don't think anything that has happened
even Meg,
since far has like made Meg happy for real.
Yeah, I don't think Meg at the end of this trial was like, "Thank God that he's in jail." I don't think she's happy.
I feel like she probably is.
No,
but
I think that she is kind
of
of like, thank God he's in jail, but not like.
I don't think
it ain't that real.
I
She still got
don't even
shot.
think Meg is sitting there like, "Thank God he's in jail." I think she's sitting there like, "Thank God justice happened," but like, holy shit, like this could have went bad, and it did go bad. It went really bad because like even then she still got outed, like that her and Tory was having a completely physical relationship. Like a lot of the time that's just some Hollywood shit. Like not like oh yeah they're just linking on some Hollywood shit. There's not no like they're not actually doing anything. Yeah, she got outed like she was doing stuff.
No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean she got shot.
No,
that's my
your personal. That's your personal life.
She puts
like
her personal life out there all the time. I don't think she
not
cares
like
about
that.
that at all.
Not like that. Like who she's actually had sex with. I don't think that's out there. She doesn't sit there and be like, "Well, the baby has some good dick." Like that. That is not happening.
Have you listened to Megan Thee Stallion's music?
Yeah, she definitely does not talk about niggas with. She talks about niggas. She does not.
She talks by name.
Drop Drake got some fire head like she does not be dropping niggas by name.
She talk about Party all the time.
Of course,
she didn't talk to
Party Fontaine is her boyfriend. Of course she's gonna talk about her boyfriend, but I don't imagine she's out there like giving her sexual exploits like at detail, and I feel bad because those are personal details that you might not wanted anyone to know, right? Especially that Tory Lanez and her had sex after she got shot by the nigga. Like you don't want that coming out to public, and that's still in the public. I don't think anybody at the end of this was like, hell yeah. Shit went the lawyers because niggas got paid.
Bag,
So like the only people who really came up from this situation were the lawyers. Like everything else was just like.
Yeah, I think overall this is a very interesting thing. This might very easily be the weirdest thing that has ever happened in hip hop. I think this is like
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
We've never seen no shit like this in hip hop before. We've never seen no shit like this.
Tupac got shot, and then Biggie like dropped a song saying "Who shot you?" Like that's it. That's it. And then he dropped a song saying "I fucked your wife." Like that is something. And then both of these niggas died. Like that's
we ain't seeing like. Niggas just shooting women walking away. Like, I don't know, bro. That's some crazy
I feel like
shit,
niggas talk about that in hip hop.
R. Kelly shoot.
R. Kelly is the
R. Kelly weirder. R. Kelly weirder.
I'm just saying, like this is
R.
a
Kelly,
crazy situation.
R. Kelly is.
The craziest. Nah.
Yeah, it ain't the craziest.
Like, it ain't got there yet.
Yeah, R. Kelly, that's a interesting nigga
R.
too.
Kelly
That nigga dropped the whole album in prison.
That nigga's I like the older ladies.
Bro, his singing shit, that shit will make me laugh no matter what. I ain't gonna stream it, but I'll show find it somewhere and just laugh at that shit, man.
R. Kelly's a crazy nigga, man. That shit's crazy. Speaking of jail and all that shit though, Young Thug, that nigga didn't had a rough ass week and a half, bro. That nigga had not just him though, like everybody.
Oh yeah, everybody ratted on him.
Yeah, and did you see the video of him in court when the judge told him that the nigga snitched on him?
Yeah,
that shit looked devastating, bro.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
When you think everybody around you 10 toes, and then one nigga folds that
Nigga,
everybody
jail
folds.
time.
Well,
two niggas didn't though. Two niggas. Didn't.
Well, of course, because two niggas thought everybody was gonna be real.
No, the judge, like, there's a whole video of the judge explaining to them. Like, the judge was literally like, yo, like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I don't know if you understand what this plea deal is. Like, he was like, yo, if you take the plea deal, blah, 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 this happens, like, it's a guarantee or whatever. If you don't, then the way that the law works is if you get indicted on any of the charges, I have to give you the max. Like, I have no choice, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's just how the law works. And the two niggas are sitting there. One nigga looked like he ain't know. There was one nigga sitting there like, oh, shit. Like, I'm taking the plea. Like, you can see it on that nigga's face.
He realized in that moment.
You can see it on his face. But the other nigga like, yeah, I'm gonna stay 10 toes. It's like, all right, nigga, cool.
My question is, did they throw Thug a plea and he denied it?
No, they didn't throw Thug a plea because Thug's the target.
Yeah, well, I imagine everybody in YSL was the target. If you're throwing a RICO, you're trying to get hella people.
No, the RICO's for the top. That's what a RICO case is for.
I thought the RICO was for everyone.
No, the RICO, they grab everybody and then get niggas to snitch so they get the top. The aim at a RICO is for the top.
Oh, okay.
Because so the way that a RICO case works is normally
it's like a conspiracy case.
Well, like the way that a normal case works, right? You committed a crime, so now you go to jail.
Yeah.
The reason they invented the RICO was because it would be like, I would tell you to commit a crime.
Yeah.
You would go to jail, and now I'm untouchable.
Yeah.
So the RICO was basically invented to be
it's
like,
the same way as like a conspiracy case works. If I can prove if I can prove that you're a part or a leader of a criminal organization.
Yeah, that's
then
what it's for.
Any crime I can tie back to this organization, you're gonna get hit for.
Yeah, because it's like, nigga, you're in
now
trouble.
the fact that it's the max is crazy, right? Like,
well, it's just the state of Georgia. Like, if you get convicted on one of any of your charges or some shit like that, you get hit with the max, which is some crazy ass shit.
Yeah,
I don't know how the law works, but
crazy.
that's wild.
It's like, yo, if we get you, you
It's
gotta
up.
take the max.
It's up.
You're getting the max, and I'm like, why? What? Like,
Yeah, that part's kind of crazy, but
he littered. Yeah,
you can see it on the nigga's face when the judge was explaining. That one bro's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, we ain't know that.
You can see it in that nigga's eyes.
You can see
Say,
when Gunna
wait.
left the courthouse. That nigga thug is done.
Yeah, wait, how many
Yeah,
years?
It's up for
It's
Thug,
him.
man.
He said, "Wait, 10? Thug
Hey, no way.
5?
There was a
33 days?
Get
this
him.
nigga.
There was a funny ass post that Thug's sister put out, and it wasn't.
Where she
it wasn't
thought,
meant to be
oh,
funny.
No,
not that one. Not that
oh
one.
my god, that
Nah.
she thought he was in a case against a guy named Rico.
Yeah, that wasn't Thug's sister, though, I don't think.
I thought that I was
You
like,
gotta
yo.
be.
It was like, oh, I thought some guy named Rico snitched on him. I'm like, no, it's way worse for this nigga.
You're doing bad.
It's
Like a
way
fine
worse.
It's bad for you and you.
Because I know conspiracy cases are like
here it is.
that's like your local government's RICO, right? Like a conspiracy case is smaller than a RICO case because the RICO is the feds trying to get you, and conspiracy is your state trying to get you.
Yeah, no, Thug's sister was saying, for those who never knew why he named himself that for his stage name, because his name is Thug, and niggas was like, hey, bro, like, look at you, bro, his name is Thug. And then she posts, Thug, truly humble under God. And that's what Young Thug stand for. And I sent that shit out. She was like, nigga, this is 10 out of 10 level capping. She definitely sat down and was like, all right,
let me figure
let's
this
think
one
of
out.
some bullshit. That nigga did not sit down and was like, I'm gonna name myself Young Thug, and it's gonna mean truly humble under God. No, nigga, that is not what that shit means.
Except
I
for
promise
those of you that know, Young is for the youth of. Like, no, nigga, that shit out of here.
Nah, niggas is bugging, bro.
That nigga was really just doing. He was just a thug.
He's a thug.
Doing bad.
Young Thug.
Young Thug
Yeah.
and Gunna. We lit.
Damn, I ain't
Gunna
even-
really stands for
Yeah.
gather under the.
Gather under name of like.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
but Lil Baby made the right choice. See?
New named Allah. like just Gunna.
Niggas tried to play that shit. Lil Baby said, "Fuck that. My name Lil Baby."
Full-
Baby.
4 pockets full.
Pockets full,
not
baby. No,
We're not a gang.
Yeah, that's
My
not
4
me.
pockets are full. Like
no young slime,
anybody
none
can
of
be
that.
4 PF. He's standing there. He was like, hey, if I.
Yeah.
He's 4 PF. Anybody. Oh, he got money? 4
Yeah.
PF.
4PF.
Any like
That shit, man.
That's so smart. Turn your gang into legitimate. Like
Lil Baby,
Well,
he playing
speak
chess while these other niggas was playing checkers, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that shit's tragic, bro. That
he was
shit's
playing
tragic.
on a VR headset. Well, niggas is playing with sticks. And
Lil
stones.
Baby wasn't taking that L.
Like
Lil Baby
you're
made
literally
sure.
dropping music.
That's not me.
Yeah, we'll rob that nigga, pull up on his funeral and shoot all his homies. And then when that scenario happens in real life, of course the government's looking back like
Yup.
Hey, wait, play that back.
Why
Niggas
is
literally
that?
will snitch on themselves
young
in the
stoner
song.
life, bro. It's not young
It's
slime
stoner.
life. Like, that's not what we're doing.
That's not us.
That shit terrible, bro. That shit terrible. I feel bad for your Thug and all the people who are affected negatively in this case. I don't listen to Thug, but you know who gotta be lit right now? You know who gotta be lit right now?
6ix9ine.
No, 6ix9ine lit right now.
Oh,
but not
6ix9ine
not
lit
just
right now.
6ix9ine.
He was
He's
that nigga
up.
snitch.
He's
That nigga
happy.
snitch. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the
He
top.
kept talking about, look at hungry ass Gunna. Yeah.
I thought that shit was so funny. I'm like, yo, no nigga went at you like this when you snitched.
Everybody.
Everyone was at his neck.
Everybody knew he was gonna rat. They was like, damn, this nigga rat. And
Yeah,
then he
but they
owned
was still
it. And then
on his
another nigga
neck.
ratted it. And then he said, look,
But he's saying, why y'all
Yeah,
not doing
why-
him like y'all did me?
Yeah.
Which I feel. But I
Well,
feel that.
That's factual.
Well, 100% Sergio Kitchens was gonna snitch. We looked at his record and niggas knew all shit. We saw his record and his record was a speeding ticket that he got with Young Thug.
That's even more reason to get on
we
his
knew
ass.
he was the problem with 6ix9ine was 6ix9ine was like, I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. I'm in the street. I do this shit for real. And then the second it got there, it was like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm not on no street.
If I was
I'm a
6ix9ine,
rapper.
I'm on the same time.
I'm a rapper.
6ix9ine out in the streets doing his shit, but I know good and well that nigga Alex, the pilot, boy,
Oh my
them
God.
nigga had the camera all in his face. Alex, you not pee, Alex. Look, Alex.
Look at
Everybody
you.
hit
You're
her.
a
Alex.
pee
Look
now.
at Alex.
Yeah, you're in prison.
I know Alex at home like, yeah, I knew it. I didn't want that thug on my plane.
Y'all not. Y'all are P.
Say, y'all are
Y'all are
P.
too
You real
P.
pee. Yeah.
20 years P. 40 years P. Like,
I know that nigga Alex at home like,
Nah,
they
that money
fucking
can't
got
save you
him.
now.
They fucking got him.
Where's your phone at now? Where's your phone now?
Where live at? Where IG live at? I'm still not
You
peeing.
gonna be
Yeah,
IG,
okay.
You gonna be IG live from jail.
Yeah, that nigga Alex at home like, all right, cool. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Yeah, that
Do
they.
y'all be seeing like the TikTok niggas who be like live but in jail?
I love that shit.
Yeah,
It blows.
love that
I'm
shit.
like, how are you charging your phone?
a lot of niggas. So I followed one nigga. His name was fuck.
Potatoes.
His name was.
Do the potato clock method.
Nah, they get good at wiring in prison.
Yeah,
because
but
that
like-
nigga, his name was DeBill. Yeah, his name was DeBill G. And nigga, his
That's
catchphrase
real.
was "What the feezy?" And that nigga, that nigga used to have his phone. I remember he walked in like. I used to watch this shit every day because that nigga make TikToks every day. He walked in, he was like, "Man, they got a new lunch lady out in the lunchroom." I walked in there and told her I was part of the lunch crew. He said, "Man, I went in there and made me some strawberry cake, nigga." He put the phone. It was the trash ass prison strawberry cake. He said, "Nigga made some strawberry cake on their ass, and I got 3 milks." And he was in that bitch drinking his milk, all types of shit. Somebody asked like how he got a phone. He was like, I'm not supposed to be telling y'all this, but one of the prison guards, she blah 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 went to do something. She turned around, I like got it out her bag, like she wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I took this phone from the prison guard. They said I could get out for good behavior. Nigga was gone for like another 4 months. Nigga came back. He said, "Damn, bro, they got me." He said, "Damn, bro, they saw my TikToks, but I'm back." He said, "What
saw
the
my
fees?"
TikToks.
Nigga, I'm back. I'm back now. I found another phone, blah blah blah, and then he like showed his whole setup. He was like, "Look at all this commissary I done stole." Nigga had all types of random ass snacks, hot dogs, and he was like, "Yeah, I got all this." Nigga, you're showing your whole setup. Like you literally showing step by step all the shit you did wrong, and now you mad they gave you an extra 4 months.
What the feezy?
Nigga had like he had like an extra 3-4 months on his sentence or what. He's out now. I actually unfollowed him. He's boring once he got out of jail.
Yo, that's deep. He is.
Once he got out of jail, he got kind of
stopped rooting
boring.
for this nigga. He was down
He
bad.
said,
He was
"Yeah,
like, oh,
now I'm buying
fight
cakes."
the man.
Fuck
And
this
now
shit.
he's out on the street. I'm looking for work, and you like, oh, this nigga's just trying to be a good human being.
Yeah.
I'm stealing cakes no more.
He
That's
not funny
it.
on the real world. In the real world, he not funny. In prison, that nigga was hilarious, bro. He said
He outside screaming, "What the fees?" And you're like, it doesn't hit the same.
I don't hit
Not
the
it.
same.
It's not it.
He was talking about his brother. He was
Where
like,
the lunch lady? Like,
that nigga said, "Well, I went and made some cake on that dumb ass." I was like, "Yo, this nigga's crazy." Nah, he said, "Yo," because he had the phone. Obviously, he was like, "Yeah, nah." I was texting my brother. Tell me why my brother hit me on the. When you get out, you trying to hit this lick with me? Blah blah blah. He said, "Nigga, what the feezy? Boy, I am an upstanding citizen." Was like, "Get out of here." He said, "You think I'm trying to?" No, nigga, ain't no. That bill is gone. I ain't bill. He said, "I'm billard." That that nigga just started bugging, bro. That's a funny ass nigga. His name was DeBill G on IG or on TikTok. That was a funny ass
blew
nigga,
my
bro.
mind because I'm like, yo, do they just have no problem with like incarcerated people having TikToks? They be like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's fine. They be live from the cell, like, yo, what y'all doing on here, man? What y'all doing? I was like, I know this is all you could do, nigga. Like, I know this sucks.
That shit had to suck. But they was actually, like, Bill showed the shit. Somebody asked, like, how he charged his phone, and one of his homies literally, like, there's the exit light, and they literally took the cords from the exit light, figured this shit out, and then plugged the shit up, and they was charging the phone off the exit light. Niggas get real
creative when you ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
What better do you have to do?
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to be an electrician.
I might as well.
Y'all ready to get into anime?
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, what we want to handle first? We got Spy Family. The season finale of Spy Family. What did you think?
For a season finale, pretty uneventful.
Yeah.
Very, very uneventful.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually.
So it actually has me thinking that might not be the season finale.
That would make sense because they really didn't cover anything in that episode.
Yeah.
That was like filler, but damn near.
That's what it felt like to me. I don't feel like it was genuinely it would make sense if it was, because this would be the 12th episode of the second half of the season.
Yeah.
But they might give us an extra, maybe 25, because I feel like they just need to wrap things up a little bit more.
Something.
Tightly, like not even wrap up Operation Strix or the story.
Yeah.
Just like,
Well, Strix is not far from over, but like it's.
Yeah, but I'm saying like wrap up just this season, like just make it feel like a season finale.
Yeah, there was no like bow on this. Like it's still very open.
That's actually my complaint for a lot of the shows that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
That's my complaint for a lot. That
maybe all of them.
It didn't feel
everything that ended.
Yeah,
yeah,
not pretty much though. Like
a lot
I feel
of
like
stuff.
this was the week of season finales,
and it was not that eventful.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch the Bleach season finale. They dropped 2 episodes as the finale, so I watched one of the 2, but I was super tired, so I didn't watch the second one. But pretty much everything that was season finales, it just didn't feel season finale. Even Mob last week, that was the series finale, and it did not feel series finale-ish.
It finished on like what it was supposed to finish on, but it didn't like get there in a way where I was just like satisfied.
Yeah,
it was just like, hey, here you go.
If nobody told me that was the series finale, I would not have known.
I would have went back next week and looked for an episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the same for most of these shows.
Yeah, actually, I had to check on a lot of the episodes this week. Yeah.
Like, if I didn't know this was I didn't check about Spy Family. So I could be wrong, and this could have not been the series finale. But like Blue Lock, Chainsawman, I checked, and it said, but in my mind, I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these felt like they just shouldn't have been the.
No, I almost jumped into the next one, so
we can go. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah,
about
I'm like, there was
really,
really nothing that happened. Like Anya went to the mall.
Yeah,
with Becky or whatever.
No, that was the last week's.
That was the last one.
Yeah.
Which one was today?
Last week's. Fuck. I'm drawing a blank right now. It was no. That was this week. Did something happen after that? Am I tweaking?
I could look at it.
I think that was the one for this week was Anya and Becky.
I think you're right, actually. I think you're right.
Yeah, but like that damn near felt like, unless I'm missing something, that felt like it could have been filler. Like there was just nothing important that happened in that episode for real.
Yeah. Oh damn. I just got a text that kind of upset me. But yeah, it's I don't know.
Yeah, especially with a character. Why would you? I don't see why you would even end the series with a character like Becky. Like she just didn't need to be in that last episode.
Yeah. Do y'all want to do Chainsaw Man or Blue Lock?
I think I'd rather Blue Lock. Yeah.
Because I was actually like okay with the Chainsaw Man.
I was satisfied with. Yeah, I was cool with the Chainsaw Man.
I liked what they did at the very end.
Yeah.
Like
after credits and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Blue Lock. Finding out that this was the series finale or season finale almost killed me.
Yeah, this was.
I'm really so excited for next season.
Yeah,
this was infuriating. Like
dude,
real talk.
This was so fucking fire. Like, so the first half of this episode, I'm not gonna lie, wasn't super crazy. Watching him train with
with the bots.
Like the
I
AI
really
and
like
stuff.
that.
No, it
That
was
was
cool,
cool.
but it wasn't like you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like super exciting, but it was dope to see him like,
hone his skills a little bit more.
Bruh, 'cause-
It was nice seeing his like one touch ability really get put into play more.
not just that, but the part that I thought was cool was, yes, this was Isagi's moment, and Isagi was growing, and he was really like having his moment. But to me, this moment was like, hey, Bachira and Kunigami are really that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was like, yo, I thought that I was going crazy, but the only way I was going crazy was because Bachira was sending me exactly what I
Perfect.
needed. Like, kind of like on some Hanada shit.
Yeah.
Where Hanada had that moment where he was like, damn, if it wasn't for Kageyama, I wouldn't be shit right now.
Yeah.
The only reason I can hit these bitches is because I hit them with my eyes closed. Because Kageyama just sends that hoe to me.
Yeah, that was a good analogy. I can see like the Shoyo Kageyama verse in like
Yeah.
Bachira.
It was
Isagi.
like the same thing because he was like, damn, if it wasn't for Bachira, these hoes is hard to kick.
Yeah.
But we saw him upgrade fast and like start to learn how to kick them and get that shit in. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like that shit. That was a cool moment. And learning how the AI worked, the what are they
Yeah.
called? Blue Lock Men.
Yeah.
That was cool too. The holograms and all that shit.
Yeah, I did like that. I think we're gonna see more of like Ego, which is kind of cool, and how he's going to puppeteer the Blue Lock a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for that next season.
Those Blue Lock Men are cool as fuck to me.
I like those.
I think
yeah.
that shit is raw. That's cool.
I wonder if they're gonna have like a game against AI. I feel like they would have to.
He said that they're gonna go against AI as a team or some shit, right?
Yeah, that'd be sick. I would want to see that.
I feel like I remember him saying some shit like that, right?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really remember.
Oh no, he said the goalies will be Blue Lock Men.
Uh,
Yeah, he said the goalies will be Blue Lock
Yeah,
Men.
because
like-
they're just AIs of the greatest goalies.
Yeah, and then the
When Buddy blocked that one, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
I was like, when he blocked the first one, I was like, yo,
yeah.
shit not easy. I was like, that's a corner one too. Like I couldn't have even imagined taking those 2 steps and then jumping to the corner to block that just barely.
Yeah, and then the way he explained it, because he was like, yeah, the Blue Lock Men are holograms, but it's the ball. The ball realizes that it's touching the Blue Lock Men and then like changes directions or some shit. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Even like the way that he after he started to hone his skills and like they put so many different obstacles in front of him, like the way that he was scoring them goals was crazy.
That nigga fire.
Yeah.
That nigga fire.
Isagi definitely got
I
skills.
thought he was gonna get up there first. I was like, oh,
I knew he was.
I knew he wasn't
No,
gonna
first.
be
no, I
first.
because they started like watching like Ego. You're watching him with Ego, and Ego's locked into his screen.
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
like, "No, this nigga's going crazy." He was like,
Yeah.
he was sitting there. He was like, "No, he's improving so quickly." Like,
But the problem,
Yeah.
not the problem, but the reason why was because them other niggas didn't even need to improve. Them
Yeah.
other niggas walked in, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That one dude, what's his name?
Say? Itoshi?
Yeah, Itoshi. That nigga.
Yeah.
boy.
He's going to be a D. I am hyped to see Nagi
nigga
versus
is
bro.
it had
Crazy.
me turned up. He was like, "I'm sorry, guys." It walked past both. And
Wait, hold on. Chill out. You going?
Oh, yeah, I
out.
jumped, bro. it was
Yeah,
so
chill
lit.
out,
It was
chill
a-
out.
Yeah, it was
Nah.
fire.
Then Isagi walked into the room, and it was Bachida there, obviously.
Met him there. That was lit.
I was surprised Bachida made it first.
Yeah, that was lit. I didn't expect
I
Bachida to see him
wasn't
first.
surprised. He was definitely like out of the two. He clearly was the more poised one.
But when
Nah,
it came
but-
to like scoring goals, it was definitely that's actually not true. 'cause he was
I
dumbing.
was like,
But Isagi had a head start.
He didn't even have his like formula made. He just
Yeah.
knew
Yeah, he
goal.
was just that nigga.
He
Yeah.
didn't even. He was like, I don't know what I'm good like dribbling goal. Like I don't need the second part.
Yeah.
Like dribbling goal. Like I'm gonna get the goal.
It was the fact that Isagi had a head start. Because Isagi went through the door first, and I think Bachida went through the door like, what, 6th or 7th or some shit like that? So I'm thinking, this nigga got a head start. Bachida still...
No, for some reason, I feel like all of their 90 minutes were going at the same time. Like when they had 90 minutes against the AI robot, they were all doing that.
Well, yeah, but I think it was...
They might
I
have
don't
got
think you
in,
got, like, a
and then
head
the
start.
time started.
Yeah,
probably.
I think everybody
probably
walked
got in
To
and
like
then
make
the time starts.
Yeah.
I don't... Oh, maybe.
So then it was like 90 minutes on the clock, and then
in my mind, you went in, and then it started once you went in.
I thought it was no, because they walked in and I don't think the first thing he saw was Blue Lock Man, right? Like it was he went to the second level, but it wasn't like instantly he was with the Blue Lock Man.
Yeah, no, he walked in, and It wasn't a blue lock man first. At first, it was just shooting out, and then he just kicked it straight into the goal, and then the blue lock man got added.
Yeah. So I was thinking like it was like all of them are doing this at the same time. It's not going to be like your homie is going to take 30, 40 minutes like after you. Is going to be like everybody's going to eventually come into this room depending on if they can make the 100 in the 90 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. They
Yeah.
might not have been doing that all at the same time, and that might have been the reason why he was like.
That's what I
filming
thought.
One by one.
That's what I was.
But
thinking.
it wasn't like you had to wait 90 minutes for the next nigga to
I
get
think
out.
there's just a lot of rooms.
Yeah, so
because them niggas got bread. Like Ego was like
5 buildings,
but they ain't got no bread no more. Ego was talking to old girl old girl was like, yo, because
the blue light
man cost whatever. She was like, we ain't got no budget left. Like
he was like, that's cool.
He said, don't worry about it. We good. We good.
He was like, yeah, we're cool at this point.
Them niggas blew the budget. 5 buildings, all them blue lock men, niggas, the Migos, the fits, even the holographic, like the fits that show your rank and all that shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be expensive.
It's gotta be bread. Gotta be big bread.
And they're like stadiums, so all the fucking lighting, like all that bright shit.
Yeah.
It's gotta be crazy.
Betting.
Yeah.
What rank was ECG? Wasn't he like 13?
Nah, he was lower than that. I think he was 15. He's 15.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 15. Nagi's 7. Did they show us what Bachida was?
He's what's Isagi?
He was one ahead of
16.
ECG. Yeah, he was one ahead.
I
of
thought
ECG
ECG was ahead of Bachida.
Nah, Isagi's ahead of Bachida.
That's
Really?
what I thought. Yeah.
I thought he was one. I know they're 1 and 2 though. Like they're right next to each other.
Bachida's 16, so
Okay.
Isagi's 15.
Yeah, ECG's 15.
And then Nagi's what, 7?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's
He said, my ego is telling me to play with you. Like that shit was so
Not even
fire.
that yet. Because then they walked into the room and Bachida was like, yo, what you want to do, my nigga? He was like, yo, we got Kunigami. He was like, who do you want to play with? He said, I don't know, man. Either Kunigami
He said, whoever come through
or Chigri.
door.
He said, which one? Look, whichever nigga come through first. Who was y'all hoping?
I was hoping that Chigidi would come through. I was really hoping.
I was hoping Kunigami would come through that door, man.
I like the like Bachida, like Chigiri. I like to see the plays on the field. Kunigami get the ball, let's go. Like, you know.
he's getting the bucket.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I wanted
That's
to
a
see
fact.
Chigiri and Bachida and Asagi
You know who I
or
wanted to
Isagi
see,
all
man.
have that.
Kwan?
No.
Oh, I was like,
Baru.
you knew Baru wasn't pulling up with that.
He wasn't
You
coming
know
back.
he wasn't
Get him
pulling
He
up
in
with
there,
that.
but he ain't pulling up
In
yet.
there.
You knew he wasn't pulling up with that.
I want
Yeah.
the king. I want to see the king.
Nah.
Like,
We
what?
knew. So what I thought was gonna happen, right? So I was hoping it would be Kunigami, but I was like, it's gonna fuck around and be neither of them. It's gonna be Raichi. It's gonna be like Raichi to walk through the door, and they're gonna be like,
I thought they
fuck.
were gonna get that one dude that like doesn't
Bald
really
nigga?
play for real.
Bald
Nah,
nigga?
like Buddy don't even really got a. I think he has like a brownish hair.
Oh,
He
the nigga
looks
who,
like a
who
basic
treats the
nigga.
ball like the girl.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I need to treat her like a
Yeah, I
shy
thought we were gonna
mistress.
get. I thought we were gonna get somebody that we haven't really seen a lot of.
No, that nigga's gone.
yeah, he's
that
not.
nigga did not make it.
Yeah,
And the
we're not
ball
gonna
nigga.
see him
They
further.
did not make
It
it
was
in
like,
the
yeah,
90
all the
minutes.
guys who got carried, they're gonna lose here.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Okay.
see them much further.
Yeah, they did not make it in the 90 minutes. I promise you.
Yeah,
But my nigga Nagi walked up. He was like, yo, Isagi, kick it with us. And I was like, damn, Isagi about to leave
And Bachida was
Bachida.
like,
After-
Bachida wasn't even mad
yeah,
about
he
it.
was like, shit, that's a good team.
I didn't think that he was gonna leave. I think that Bachida is at least better than Rayo. Maybe not Nagi, but I didn't think he was gonna leave.
I was
See, but that's the thing. If you have a chance at a better player, right? Then I get a slightly weaker teammate, but I get another good player on my team.
yeah.
That's worth. That's 100% worth. Why would I not? I'm gonna take a guy who's better than me that I beat though. Like, make sure he know that. Like, that's fire.
Yeah, because in my mind, I was like, he is going to want to play with Nagi. And
Yeah.
Bachida is going to let him.
Yeah,
Because Bachida was going to be like, no, like, don't do it.
Yeah,
Bachida,
you
Bachida was
can't
going to
do
be
it.
like, all right, bro, like, I feel you. You know,
Yeah,
like,
if
Yeah.
that's what your ego is telling you to
then do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bachida's a supportive nigga. So I was like, damn, he about to leave Bachida. But okay, that's kind of busting. Because I wanted to see him play with Rayo and Nagi.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, bro, I'm with Bachida to the end. He said, fuck it. I'll kick it with you then.
He said, then can I join you niggas? I was in there like,
I looked at
yeah.
the screen like, don't do my nigga Ray. And then Ray was like, oh, he's confused. It's like, nah, bro, like that would make 4. Like we can't, he can't do 4. Like, you know, he was like, nah, bro, like, I want to play with
I
this
want to
nigga.
play with
Like,
them.
Rayo like, a nigga though, like,
He was like,
we already got two,
We
bro.
did this.
He said, nah, we gonna make it to the top.
He was like, if you can't make it there by yourself, then that's your problem.
But that's not even what he said.
That's real though. Like,
Because he was like, he said,
that's what
nah,
it meant.
nigga. He said, yo, we're still gonna make it
Yeah,
to
he
the
was
top
like, well,
together.
I'll see you at the top.
But to get to the top, I want to play with this nigga to learn more about soccer because I clearly don't know enough, and this nigga is an interesting motherfucker. So, I'll meet you there. I know you gonna make it because you're
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So I see you up there.
I
Rayo was
respect
like,
That's
Nagi
what
for
that
that.
shit mean.
Yeah,
That shit
I
mean,
respect
hey,
Nagi
if you
for
can't make it on the other side of this wall, nigga, you weren't born to make it. Like that.
Nah, Nagi
regardless
wouldn't say
if
that.
I would, yeah, he wouldn't say
Nagi
that. But
wouldn't-
that's what that
Nagi
means.
100% believes that he's
means
gonna
that.
see Rayo at the top.
that's the only
Yeah.
reason why Nagi did it is because Nagi 1000% believes that Rayo would be there. If he believed there was even a chance that Rayo wouldn't make it, then he wouldn't have done
I
that.
don't think he would
I
have.
also
kept
do.
playing.
I do think that Rayo was gonna be up there somewhere.
Yeah, well,
of
yeah.
course.
I think Rayo. I thought Rayo was gonna be the
Yeah,
one who's
he
gonna
is.
pop up on.
Yeah.
This is his chance to become like Nico, where he was like in the back line supporting his homie, and now he has no choice but to get more goals.
Well, yeah. That
Yeah.
was my whole thing. Was he left that nigga because like, yo, if I'm bound to see you at the top. So like, is right now I don't have to have you on my team. Like you don't have to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that even came to play like better for his like.
Yeah, he was like, I
because
need
now
to
they
see
gotta
this
pick
nigga,
people
bro.
up.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta see. He's like, I gotta see this nigga. Like, I have to play with this nigga Isagi. I have to.
Watching Nagi on the field, bro, I thought that dude was like 5'6". Like he looked mad
Nagi big
small,
body, bro.
He big as hell.
That's what I was saying. Once they finished you remember they had the intense training workout or whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody walked into that big ass room and I'm like, why this nigga Nagi so swole?
Yeah.
Nigga walked up like, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
this
but
nigga
like not
different.
even like he's tall too. Like he's big.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, that's a big nigga. Nagi
Yeah.
kind of different.
Nagi's dope. I like him.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
These are literally almost all. I wish Kunigami was there somewhere, but this is like everybody that I like on one team. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Kunigami soon enough. Soon enough.
Them niggas was salty, man. Them niggas was salty.
That was heat.
Where the fuck they at?
I'm excited to see that.
They was in there. Where the fuck they at?
They walked out like, yo, what the fuck going on
Where
here?
my boys?
But I like that because it's like a friendly rivalry too. Because they
It
was
was
like,
like
oh,
they
they
took-
left us? Let's run it then.
Yeah,
like,
it was like they took Nagi.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that team's
That shit
fucked.
damn.
it's like, oh, they thought they was gonna do better without us. Let's show them. Let's get it.
They gotta grab Rayo though. They gotta grab Rayo.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, of course they're gonna grab
yeah,
Rayo.
yeah. See, that would be a really cool dynamic
Or
because
Buddy, the super fast dude.
Zengetsu?
oh, Zengetsu,
Nah.
they're not gonna pull
they
up
would
with
grab
him.
Zentetsu. That boy
I ain't
was
gonna
nice.
Zentetsu, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, that would be dumb.
That would be fire.
Nah.
Your team would be fast. Like your team would be absurdly fast. You would have
That-
one nigga's gonna beat you in the long sprint, and one nigga's gonna beat you in the acceleration. Like we could play the game at a completely different speed to everybody else. Yeah, nobody else is gonna play the game to their
That
speed.
might be alright, yeah.
That would be a gas team.
It would be a cool dynamic seeing like Chigiri, Bachira, Isagi, and Kunigami all like playing against each other in a normal, friendly manner, and then Rayo and Nagi are real live heated because Rayo not fucking with Nagi right now.
Nah, he is.
Not for real though.
That's why he let him
He's
go.
tight. He's tight.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
upset.
He's upset, but he let him, like, I don't think he was mad. I think he was more like, honestly, I interpret it as more like scared even.
Yeah.
Where he was like, shit.
But I think
bro.
that is
Fuck.
what made him mad because he's uncomfortable. He doesn't like being uncomfortable.
Yeah, and
I think he does like being uncomfortable.
no,
I don't think- no, he doesn't.
That's the only.
That's the
reason
only reason he kicked it
why
with Nagi.
He be with Nagi, and he was like, Nagi was like, I ain't doing this shit because that shit take too much.
Yeah.
and then he was like, I will do everything for you if you do it with me.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of saw him as his way to get there, but Rayo's whole story was like, yo, niggas handed me everything. Fuck comfort. Fuck comfort. I'm doing this because I want some shit that I have to work for, you know?
Yeah, but
and I think him and Nagi not being together kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, cements that a little bit harder.
Well, I think he needed to become his own player because, like, you even Raichi guarding him, you're just looking for Nagi.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand in the direction he is this full time. You're not gonna be able to pass it this way.
Yeah.
So
And I think that's what's going to push him because his whole thing was my parents had the ability to hand me everything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get this soccer because nobody can hand this to me. And now he's going to be like, fuck, I'm realizing that Nagi was handing me this soccer shit.
Yeah.
So now I actually have to figure out how to do this shit on my own.
Yeah. And another cool thing about Blue Lock is we've only seen part of it. You know, we're just following Isagi right now.
Yeah.
We don't know what other teams have been formed.
There's hella
We've
niggas
seen
still in the Blue
so
Lock.
many cool people all on the same team, but now we get to see those
Badu.
different specialists on other teams with other specialists. Like we might see Nico, Nico, Zantetsu, like all these
Badu.
different
That
people.
would be
And
a
the
on the same
alligator
team.
nigga.
Yo, I ain't gonna
Alligator
lie,
nigga.
that would be a lethal team. Look,
Yeah.
Zentetsu, Baru, and Nico. That would be
Yeah.
a lethal
Any team that Badu is on is lethal.
because they got Buddy who can see everything and get a pass anywhere. Baru is unguardable. You can't guard this nigga.
Yeah, but
If
that's why
he's
that team wouldn't work.
You think my distance is like no nigga 40 feet.
But that's why the team wouldn't work because the problem with Baru is the
It's a
whole
bucket.
plan is give it to Baru.
Yeah.
And you know
He's a bucket.
Zantetsu and Nico not just gonna be like fuck
Not
it here.
Zentetsu. Nico, maybe not
After
anymore.
now,
Yeah,
not a chance.
anymore. No.
Yeah,
Nico, not a chance.
But I think that team would work just because they're both willing to give up the ball. Baru's not giving that bitch up. He get the ball, he's not giving it up. But the other two are willing. The other two are willing to give it up. So if you're willing to support that, oh my god, it's gonna be
Rayo
OD.
could do it. Rayo and Badu would be nasty.
That
I
would
don't want to
just
see
be-
that. I don't want to see that because
Yeah,
that's
I don't-
gonna like
that's-
ruin what Rayo is on his own for.
Yeah, like he
Baru's
has to
just
become
gonna
a
be-
striker. He
yeah.
has like Rayo has to become a striker. Baru needs to be supported. Like that nigga's OD. I can't wait because I don't know.
He just needs feeders, like niggas who just gonna feed him the ball.
Exactly.
Feed him the ball.
He needs two niggas who gonna feed him the ball in fantastic manner. Like Bachita would be the perfect nigga for him to pick up. Because
Yeah.
if Bachita kick it to him anywhere on the field, it's over.
Bachita got the precision passes.
Maybe the other alligator nigga.
Well, because the problem with the alligator nigga is they are only good as brothers because
Yeah,
they
'cause they
can
don't
read
have
each
to
other's
communicate.
minds.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna be all on his own. Like that alligator nigga might not even make it to the next stage. Keep it a stack.
I don't know how he's gonna evolve. I don't like.
I
I
think
hope
he is. I think he was
I
just
hope
talking
he-
about
I think he's gonna evolve.
I think he's gonna, and I hope he does. But I don't know what we're gonna see from him.
masterful communication.
maybe
Well, if his strength is the communication he has with his brother,
right.
masterful communication. If I'm able to communicate with anybody, that would make me 10 times better, right? If you're always in the spot I need you to be in, if I can control the field.
What if it's the alligator nigga with Chigiri? Because them niggas been on a team before and they had
Yeah.
that heat, that rivalry between them.
Yeah,
That might be all right.
that'd be cool.
No.
I would rather see them
They're not
against
playing
each
together.
other.
Yeah, not a chance.
I would rather
They're
see
not
them
believing
against
I
each
just
other.
said it, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I would rather see like Nico with Kunagami and Chigiri.
I don't think that could happen.
That would be fire.
That would be fire. Though.
Nico wouldn't let that
That'd
happen.
be fire. That would be
Why not? I
fire.
think Nico would let that happen.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because Nico hate them niggas.
He
Nico-
hate Isagi.
He hate
I think he
Isagi.
hate all of them a little bit.
He don't remember nobody
Nah,
else.
Isagi the one that
You-
stood over me
you-
and said, "Fuck your dream."
That shit was crazy.
Like,
Niggas
that's-
said.
Nigga,
No, like,
look
that's
at him in the
the only
eyes as he's
thing.
crying. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, nigga, I needed this.
Yeah,
That's
I
nah.
needed
crazy.
this.
He hate Isagi. I don't think he hate anybody
Yeah, now if
else.
you
Yeah,
stand
dude.
over me, then we all instantly got a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a fact. But I got a
that would be
prediction.
the perfect people to crush Isagi with. His own homies.
Yeah, but his homies don't want to crush Isagi.
Yeah, they do. That
No.
is what are we talking
No.
about? Everybody here wants to crush the top
Kunagami
niggas.
and
Like,
Chigiri are the two niggas
Nigga.
that would be happy to, not happy, but that would crush Isagi. Nobody
Yeah.
else would want to do it.
Nah.
Nah, Kunagami.
Raichi, nigga.
Raichi is looking
But
to
he-
destroy
talking
them.
about?
No,
What
no,
is we
but
talking
Chigiri and they're not going to be like, oh, we got to go. They're going to
No,
be like,
they're
we
trying
know
to be
him,
the best.
We know Bachita. We have to beat them. Like, they're, yeah, I don't think
Nah, they
anybody
not.
here's.
They eyes ain't gonna hit the what's that?
You gonna see the demon?
And they ain't gonna hit the swirly.
Nah.
Now Isagi gonna get to that moment where he gonna fuck everybody.
And Kunagami's finally gonna unlock it, bro. Kunagami been scoring all season
Yeah.
with no demon, and then the demon's gonna come out. Oh my god, that nigga's gonna be a demon.
Yeah.
Because nobody else in the show is going as hard as Kunigami. Like in a series, nobody else in the show is going as hard as Kunigami. Maybe Baru, but everybody else is not going that hard. Isagi's not going as hard.
Going as hard.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You talk about work?
Yeah, what do you mean by going as hard?
Going as hard, like I ain't see every single scene you see Kunigami, he is fresh off a workout. Like that nigga I need a hat trick next game. Niggas wasn't saying that in the locker room. Nobody else in the locker room was sitting there, I need 3 goals next game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isagi been putting in
fuck him.
dumb work.
Like,
fuck him,
yeah, because he pointing at Kuan, fuck that nigga. I need 3 goals
He
next
that
game.
superhero. He the superhero.
He literally got that in his heart. He don't want nothing else.
Yeah.
Everybody else been talking about, well, can I do it? Can I do No! He's like, I'm in here. I'm going to do it.
Kunigami is different. My prediction, though, is that in this next match, they're going to lose. Like, they're definitely going to lose to these niggas.
Yeah.
Like, Isagi's
And they're
like...
going to take Nagi, you think?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, they're going to whoop their ass and take Nagi.
Yeah.
That's my prediction 100%.
No.
Actually, they might take Isagi depending on if he might turn up here.
They're going to take... Plot-wise,
Or
I'm
Bachida.
almost positive.
They might
think
fuck
They
around
might
and
take Bachida.
I think
they might
plot
take
wise
Bachida.
they would
They might take
separate
Bachida.
Bachida and Isagi.
They might take Bachida. You're right, actually.
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah, they
and
might
I
take
know they
Bachida.
won't take Isagi, but they might take Bachida.
And
Yeah.
I'm thinking if they win this, they're
Not going to win this.
I think they might win this.
They're not going to win
Nah.
They might
Not a
win
chance.
it.
Not against these niggas.
They win
not
it
a
and then they
chance.
lose the next one. That's gonna be the one. Like they gonna lose the next one when it's gonna be all Isagi's enemies.
Nah, because they're gonna lose and then they're gonna go
it's gonna be
against somebody
something
else from
crazy.
Team Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance that they win this.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna draw?
I would actually be a little upset if they win this because we haven't seen them like
lose.
we've seen them lose, but not like lose because they lost to Baru in there.
Yeah.
But that was like the first game, and it didn't really hit
Matter.
like that.
It didn't
like,
even really matter until
yeah.
like later.
Now we can't like. I want to see them lose.
And this would show a better gauge of how big the gap is. Like right now, I'm thinking like
That's
Badu
what I
is
think
the
it's gonna
best,
be.
but we need to see who's right under Badu.
Yeah, we
you
need
know?
to see like a superstar.
Well, Baru's not the best.
Well, we need to see who's
Yeah, it
around
was
that.
Buddy.
that
It was Buddy.
area.
Buddy got the rank 1.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
their
yeah.
whole team is 1, 2, 3. If Nagi, Isagi, and Bachida beat them, I'm gonna be a little
Yeah,
upset.
that
They're
just wouldn't
1,
work.
2, and 3, and you telling me 16, 15, and 7 beat 1, 2, and 3? I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that shouldn't work.
that's literally what we was. You telling me Team Z beat Team V after they went undefeated this entire time? They whooped the team that beat Team like
Yeah,
Z
but
by,
it
like,
was different though because that was a 3 on like 6. When we're talking about the
and they
niggas
lost-
that matter.
They beat them with one less player, like one
But
less player.
Not actually though.
Best team in their entire
But
building,
not actually.
and beat them.
Not actually though.
What do you mean?
Because in that game it was Reo,
Yeah.
Nagi, Zentetsu
Yeah,
versus Isagi, Bachida, Kunigami, Chigiri, Raichi, and okay, like
Cool.
5. So it was really, I guess.
He got that nice little foul.
Good
But he
foul.
wasn't really playing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah,
like
he
if we're
out
talking about
for
who's
sure. He
playing,
out
it
for
was
sure
a 3
now.
on
Yeah.
5.
And like, what if that? If he
No. 3 on 6. I forgot about the Pharaoh Beast, my nigga. Come on now, my boy.
Raichi,
Fuck, why I forget his name?
Gagamaru.
Gagamaru.
Ah, yeah, Gagamaru.
It was a 3 on 6. Like
Yeah.
they're saying that it was a 11 or a 10 on 11. It was a 3 on 6.
Oh, come on.
It was a 3 on 6.
No, they had other players.
Name one.
No, I can't.
'Cause they
damn
weren't
near-
there.
I can't name all the. What is the bald nigga's name?
But he wasn't playing. You can name all the niggas that were playing.
That's fair, that's fair.
Every
Gaga.
nigga.
Huh?
Igaguri. I like that nigga now. He cool.
Why you like him?
What did
He got a
do?
lit name.
He's
That's
not
it.
even that good.
Nah, that's
name-
lit.
that name
I'll be gassed if he turned up.
I think he's out of
No,
here.
I would love for him to be like secretly ranked 5.
Like, that would be
Like,
so
I
buzzing.
would love
That would
some
be
crazy
so
shit like,
buzzing,
oh yeah,
bro.
I just didn't try. He's just booting balls like straight into the goal.
I think that would upset me.
that
That'd
would
be-
turn me up.
That'd be heat.
That would
turn me up.
I think I would
turn
like
me up.
that.
I'd be like, no, what would
And he
turn
was
me
like-
up is if the
it was good
goalie
to
nigga
see
was
all
lit.
these bum niggas like It's
If the goalie nigga, that would be.
If the goalie nigga was lit, that shit would be so
Oh,
fucking raw,
Like,
bro.
I told y'all to get me out the goal.
Yeah, if
Boom.
the whole time goalie nigga was just
he was ranked 5.
Yeah. He was like, I tried to tell y'all in the first game.
I tried to tell y'all the first game. I didn't mind playing goalie, but I'm him.
Yeah, he was
I'm
actually
him.
on some different shit.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
That would be fire.
If the goalie nigga was just crazy, I would love that. I would love that.
I would love that if it was like the last place dude there was sitting there like purposely not scoring, and then he was like, "Well, I wanted to see the competition for real. Like I didn't.
And then
I
turned
was
up.
more and then he just like turned up second round.
That shit would be turned. That should be turned.
That would be so turned. That would be
Yeah.
so turned. It bald buddy. What'd you say his name was?
Igagari?
Igagari.
I don't get no fuck about that. nigga.
If he turned up like, hey, I was just watching. Some
be
bum
cool.
niggas needed to elevate.
Nah,
It'd be cool. I can
he
let
was
that
like,
rock.
some bum niggas needed to elevate, so I let y'all elevate. I was just watching. I, on the other hand, have been elevated. Boom, boom, and then he just like goes crazy.
That would be alright.
That'd be fine.
I
can
think
rock with that.
overall, this season of Blue Lock, man, this shit was. I think Blue Lock was probably the biggest surprise of this season.
Yeah.
Because I was not expecting. I would say Blue Lock was even the biggest surprise this year.
Nah, Chainsawman for me. I thought Chainsawman was gonna be ass.
Really?
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think that Chainsawman was the biggest letdown of this year.
Really?
Everybody was hyping it up so much, and Chainsawman was good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as good as everybody hyped it up
It
to
was
be.
super hyped.
Yeah.
It was still
I
good.
didn't really,
I think they
wasn't
overhyped the fuck
listen-
out of it.
I wasn't really listening to the hype because I was like, nigga, it's a Chainsaw Man. Like, you really think this shit's finna be decent? Like, read the name. Like, come on, bro.
I think they overhyped it.
I think the hyping within the anime community was too much. Like, I don't be listening to anybody's hype.
I just
So
thought
I'm
it was
like-
gonna be stupid after you said he had chainsaw for a head. That's what I was like. Okay, now this is dumb. I thought it was cool until you
When
told me that.
when I saw the thing, I was like, this might just be like some gory horror. Like they were
Yeah.
just trying to like it's just gonna have fantastic animation. The story's gonna be shit. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
I don't really, but yeah, I think it pleasantly surprised me. But I definitely think it could have got overhyped, and I just wasn't in on the hype.
Yeah, for me, I think that Chainsaw Man was the biggest letdown of this season. And that's not to say Chainsaw Man was bad. You know, it was good. It just didn't live up to the hype, in my opinion. And Blue Lock was the biggest surprise because I just was not expecting a soccer anime to get me as lit as this did.
I think I was the other way flipped. Like everybody I was talking to who watch anime was like, Blue Lock's is gonna be the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, Chainsaw Man's gonna be good, Blue Lock's gonna be the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, like cool. Like Chainsaw Man, I was prepared coming into this season that Chainsaw Man was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be meh. So like this is like when you're already on mid and then it's good,
Yeah.
it's always gonna be fire. But like when you expect something to be fire and then it's only like 8 out of 10, you're gonna be like, fell short.
I also take back what I said just a couple seconds ago about Blue Lock being the biggest surprise of this year because
Bleach.
No.
Bleach had to be your. How is Bleach not your biggest surprise of this year?
no, because that's
skyrocketing.
Yeah, I'm
into
like,
top
he was
10,
top
top
shit.
3 anime.
Well, no, that doesn't count.
You were talking like if we talked to you a year ago today, you would be calling it ass.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because I'm saying I was late, so it wasn't the biggest surprise of this year. That was the biggest surprise of like
Well, that's
2011.
big-
You know what I'm
that's-
saying? Like I was just super
That's
late.
the-
I was just late.
Fair.
The biggest surprise of this year was Ranking of Kings. Because I looked at that cover art and it was a fucking baby
Yeah.
sitting on a goddamn chair, and I was like, "This shit is what y'all niggas was talking about." And I watched it, and I was like, "Oh damn!"
I'm trying to think about everything that came out this year, and
Jobless Reincarnation was a pretty big surprise for me too, though.
I wasn't. I don't think I get like surprised by a good story. I think the story itself has to surprise me for me to be like, damn, that was a surprise. But like nothing in Jobless Reincarnation was like, holy shit, I never saw this coming in a million years.
No, I'm just saying surprise, like the series surprised me with the quality is what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Because like I was in my mind thinking like, oh, this is just going to be another isekai, whatever. And I was like, oh, this shit decent. I am clicking every episode. Like I was losing sleep over that show. Like I was actually like staying up to keep watching that shit. Same with Ranking of Kings. I was like, oh, I thought this was a dumb baby anime, and nigga, I almost cried episode 2.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
Fire. So
I feel like Ranking of Kings is a little bit different for you because I told you just how fire it was.
Yeah, you told me it was fire.
So that was on me.
And I watched it, and it was fire. Like that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, that's true.
But like with Chainsawman, I expected that it was going to be trash because everybody's like, "Oh, this is going to be gas," but I'm thinking they're only saying that for the animation,
right? Because
when you're talking to people, you never know if you're getting it for like they'd be like, "Oh, this shit's about to be fire," and you don't know if it's just about to all animation and flashing colors.
That's how I felt season 1 Demon Slayer, where everybody was like, "Yo, this is the best shit ever," and I was like, "It's good," but y'all are just saying it's the best shit ever because of the animation.
I didn't even feel like it was the best shit ever because of the animation. I just felt like
animation was great.
The animation is like
crazy.
I like an 8. I've seen things being animated better. Like that there are
better, yeah.
So
but
like,
that was like up there.
That was up there.
No, but niggas were saying it was the greatest of all time. Like like Demon Slayer was super fire. It was okay. Like it has a very like normal anime feel to it. Like this
agreed.
This is a 7 out of 10 anime with 10 out of 10 animation. Like
that's how I felt season 1. Season 2, it changed my mind.
Yeah. Season 2, 9 out of 10 anime with great animation. So like 9 animation, 9 story.
When that nigga broke his finger, I was like,
that nigga took it. Boom! Oh,
I was like, this shit is.
I was like, they're getting vicious.
But we got stabbed through the. Ooh, that
but
shit,
I really
that shit hurt every time, bro. Every time.
I just think by the time the next Chainsaw Man comes out, oh my god, the animation is gonna be fucking crazy. Because this was like you could see that this was super experimental, like on the animation side. And I was like, yo, if they only get better from here, right? If the jackets blowing in the wind just aren't 30 FPS, that shit's gonna be heat.
There's actually a petition to reanimate this season because niggas do not like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
people have felt that it's
wrong with it?
super 3D and it doesn't look good.
I
like you
3D.
like it, but like the masses, there's actually like a big ass petition to redo it.
That's because they're stuck in their ways, and it's the same niggas who were screaming sub anime over dub anime. Like at this point, niggas should not care. I think
it don't hit.
There is an excessive amount of 3D.
Experimental though. It's very experimental, but you could see that if you've seen 3D animation, it is dog shit. 3D animation is trash. This 3D animation was it was decent. Like I wasn't sitting there like, oh my god, look. That's why I brought up the jacket. Like the jacket blowing in the wind was trash. That's trash animation. But comparative to like where this shit is coming from, like I am impressed with the strides that they took during Chainsaw Man. I just still think it's in 30 FPS, so it looks ass. It's just ass. I think if a lot of things were more fluid and you didn't really see the robotic arm movements sometimes, the robotic walking.
Yeah, but the issue isn't the motion. The issue is the aesthetics. It doesn't look
I think it's
good.
the motion. I think niggas get caught up on the motion. I think this anime
more the motion for me personally, like the motion shit.
Yeah, it's the motion. When shit is moving, it looks
like
bad.
choppy and it looks
it's
weird.
real choppy, real unrealistic.
Yeah.
But like the moment they get that shit realistic, oh my god, top tier animes are gonna be flying out of like 3D, and all the animation's gonna be amazing because I imagine the budget's dynamic is gonna completely flip. Once you don't have to animate like this
cheaper.
Nigga walking.
Yeah. That's why niggas do it,
this nigga walking in a bunch of shit. But people don't like it because it is the cheaper, less artistic, less... Like, I get it. But that shit... When that shit is done, holy fuck. But the shit that's going to be real on the screen is going to look so good. It's going to look unbelievably good.
Yeah, I pass on the 3D personally. I'm more of a 2D animation guy over the 3D.
It's young. It's young, so I'm not holding it to the same standards as 2D. Like when I see a 2D animated video, when I see 2D animated stuff comparative to 3D, I'm not holding them at the same standard because one has like tried and true methods and like it's super already studied. People know how to do things 2D. 3D is like a brand new landscape that we're like really trying to figure out.
I don't know if
like,
that's the case. I think that
like
it's more that the 3D is new in the anime and that they integrate the 2D and the 3D together. Because we've had decades of Pixar bodying because nigga, that shit looks gorgeous.
Yeah, but they spend like $3 million on like 3 hours.
That's way more than $3 million.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like
Pixar,
on 3 hours of uploading like CGI.
Pixar has completely changed the game. But I think in the anime situation, part of what makes anime so great is the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? And when you take that aesthetic and switch it to something different, like imagine if you were watching Monsters Inc. in 2D. Yeah. It's a whole different aesthetic. It doesn't give you that same feeling because it's a different aesthetic.
That doesn't change for me the actual quality of the content. Like, I think for people to be like, this all needs to get reanimated, you're come on, bro.
I think saying that the whole thing needs to be reanimated is doing the most, but it definitely does change the quality of content. Like if I was watching Monsters Inc. 2D, I'd be like,
You would be like, well, some of this don't make no damn sense.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, think when you're experiencing like a new anime for the first time, I'm not sitting there like, well, I think the animation in Mob Psycho is 10 times better. Because I could always just jump back to the One Punch Man. Their studio does crazy good animation. And I'm like, I'm not going to dive to that. I'm going to be like, okay, so what is happening here that I don't like? And the only thing that I didn't like about Chainsawman was like I think they took a huge leap when they did that like first person camera for Himino. Like when she was walking.
Yeah, I don't know why you like that so much.
That was cool.
That was so really cool to me. Like the idea of like being the person. You're not like watching from their view. You're them in those steps. I think that is so cool.
You ever seen Hardcore to Henry?
No.
You would like that movie.
Maybe.
Yeah, you would like that movie.
Wait, is it like all first person?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be ass.
I hated it. See, I had to leave the theater. I actually left because I was about to throw up.
I think that for artistic styles is cool. Like for a moment, you're them, and then you're this, and then you could be this. Like I wouldn't even mind being a cup on a table one time and then get broken. Like I think that would be cool. Like taking a first person angle from something is something I don't see a lot of like 2D animators even like attempt. I don't know, like the idea of trying to draw like from this lens is really hard, but trying to animate it like on 3D felt like a really good level of like I felt like everything happening was super like I was standing there as Himino. Right. And I was like, that's what I want out of anime. I want angles that you couldn't get in real life. You can't get that angle. You can't get this type of scene with this smooth of transitions and like different camera angles. You can't do this shit in real life. But getting it to look like real life is also extremely hard. And that's why I think like some people get caught up in the maybe this is too cartoony. And then some people get caught up in the like, this is too 3D, and I'm like, I like both. I don't think it has to come down to like I like this art style more than this one. It's two different forms of a way to tell a story.
Fair enough.
Like a comic book isn't trash just because it's one dimensional. Like,
but I'm not reading a 3D comic.
You wouldn't watch like a 3D like. With 3D panels, you wouldn't watch anything like that if you were on a computer and it had like 3-dimensional panels and you could like really see into a building and shit was happening.
Nah, I don't think I would.
Well, I had something I was about to say and I forgot it. Damn it! I started laughing because it was funny. Fuck, damn! Like it was a good joke. Well, now I would have passed the moment.
I think I would have. I would watch like things with 3D panels. Like there was a panel where I could see like a fuckload of shit happening in a
That
panel.
might be just me, because comic books be already confusing a little bit.
No.
So
I'm saying
3D.
if you're not on a like comic book. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
you're
like on a computer or
like
something?
on a computer, and you're clicking, and then when the page flips, it has like an animation that is kind of loading into the entire like manga panel.
Like the new and I don't want to get too far into this conversation, but like the new Lion King movie where they did the whole CGI shit. I just watched that back a couple days ago with my girlfriend's family. That shit was ass. Nigga, that shit. Have you seen it?
When they have the real tigers, not real tigers,
Lions.
real lions moving their mouth.
Nigga, shit was ass.
Yeah, that is terrible.
The new Dumbo they did in 3D. That shit was ass.
Now that's
shit was
because they're
ass.
doing that shit, and it's just they're trying to like have animals talk and look real. That is fucking.
They did it with
stupid.
Beauty and the Beast. Nigga, that shit was ass.
That is bad.
The new
I
Little
think-
Mermaid. Look, I'm gonna watch it because I support Chloe Bailey and black women and just black people in general. I'm gonna watch that shit. They gonna get my dollars. Nigga, that shit gonna be ass.
Yeah.
Nobody wants live action Disney movies. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for that.
I don't want actors doing that shit.
Live action Beauty and the Beast. I don't want to see that.
But I think like when you start to lean into like 3D animation, it's gonna cut out like a lot of actors. Cause like doing a 3D animated movie, if you can actually make it look good, it's gonna blow that shit out the water. I don't have to worry about bad acting.
Yeah, but it's also
It's even getting to the
expensive,
point
I
where,
feel like.
and we getting far into this, but it's even getting to the point where like a lot of Marvel movies are starting to not hit as hard because they're going to CGI.
Yeah.
Like even like Iron Man doesn't even wear an Iron Man suit anymore. They CGI everything. And that shit don't look good. Like we're all getting, not all of us, but a lot of people are getting tired. Like I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying?
That is so trash to me.
I went back and watched Iron Man 2 and that shit looks so much better.
I know
Because
it's a
the
wild
nigga shit
take.
was actually like
That first suit is gas. I don't care what nobody said. Not the Mark 1, the Mark 2. Mark 2 was fire.
Yeah, the Mark II was heat. Like all of those are fire up until they started doing the super CGI. Like that
Yeah,
doesn't
like,
hit as hard
that, like,
as when the
Mark
nigga was
50
in the metal
trash.
shit. That shit was fire.
That was so much
nano
better.
suit. The nano suit does not look good as the Mark 15, the Mark 10.
Not even
Those
close.
look fantastic.
Those look so good.
Yeah, I miss those.
Not only the Mark 50 was like, all right, the Mark 51 is ass to me.
Mark 51 is nano.
That's the holographic shield. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
one
nanotech.
Endgame.
Yeah,
I
that does not look good.
The Mark 50 was
I didn't
nanotech
mind.
too.
I
That
don't
one
mind.
looked better than
I don't
nano.
like the Mark 50.
I don't
That
mind
one's
the
not
nanotech
good, but-
whole shit. My whole shit is when, like, the seed. I just feel even down to Wakanda. Like when you start making artistic choices based off of like real life things. Sometimes I kind of think that's bad. Like the whole point of your art is to show something that like real life.
Like, give me an
show.
example of what you mean.
Like the darkness. You know, I'm gonna lean into the darkness in.
Oh, I see what you're
Talokan.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Like
It's
when
not-
you start
you
making
don't need it.
artistic decisions based on real life, I'm like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like I'm not hearing that. Art
know what you mean.
imitates real life.
Right.
It's imitating it. I don't want it to be like
You're saying like they got too realistic.
be
yeah,
too
shut the,
realistic.
like cool. It would be dark as fuck down there. That's not what we're here to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is my problem with a lot of the levels of when people are doing like even 3D animation or maybe even 2D sometimes. They try and keep it too real to life, and I'm like, that's not what we're here for. Like you're not here in an animation
but that's
to
like-
keep it true to life.
That's how I felt about that Sun user conversation.
What?
Where niggas was getting too realistic about magic.
Well, that's completely different. That's completely different.
Okay.
Like
That's
if we're
fair.
talking about fire, we can talk about a fire. We're not talking about the sun.
It's fire, bro.
No, it's not fire. It's nuclear.
You're getting too serious.
So
I mean,
But,
you can call it. Nah, we're
you
not
can't
going
call
to.
it fire. You
I
can't.
think you
It's
can.
It's not
You
a
can.
fire. It's not a fire.
Hino Kamikagura is fire breathing, you know?
Yeah, that shit fire.
No, it's
What
not.
come off his sword?
The sun. The
Sun?
The sun. The sun comes off his sword, nigga.
All right, whatever.
It's not fire.
Let's
And-
actually
and
talk
don't
about
use,
the.
and don't use that as your line of.
What you mean?
You're using one specific character. Use the character we're talking about, Escanor. Tell me when that nigga pulls up with a fire and not the sun.
He threw a big ball of fire at you,
threw a
nigga.
sun, nigga. He threw a sun. That is completely different.
But we know
Fire.
that he can also manipulate
And what did it
fire.
do? Set him on
Like,
fire.
He's
It set the nigga on fire.
It's the sun. The sun. Nuclear.
What the sun do?
Okay.
Set niggas on fire.
Didn't even really explode for real.
Is
It's just
a
like
arc from an electrical volt, a fire. You know, just answer that, and then we can move on.
Wait, say what you said again.
Is an arc from an electrical, like any type of conductor?
Right.
Would
So,
an arc be a fire? Like it?
where would I find that answer?
What
Where would I find the answer to that question?
is electricity? Just a fire?
But where would I
Google?
find the answer to that? In
Google?
science, not in magic.
You can
I would find that
in
answer in science.
Yeah.
We talking magic, nigga.
If we're talking
in magic, lightning style is not fire style to me.
Okay. In magic is lightning
Sun
style
style is fire style to me.
No, wait. Is lightning style fire style?
No.
Then neither is the sun, nigga. You can't have both.
I'm just saying
You
personally.
can either be like
It's a ball of flames, bro.
You can either be like electricity is with the fire stuff, or it isn't. Like you can do
In
one.
my mind, Hino Kamikagura is closer to flame style than lightning breathing. Like they just like it's just
But
not the
lightning
same.
breathing would just be a form of fire breathing.
I couldn't call it that.
Oh.
Like-
So things can start
There's
fire
not just
that
there's
aren't
just
fire?
not flames that come off of it. If there was flames that came off the lightning, I would let that rock.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not fire that's coming off the sun. It's energy. It is literal, like,
But you're
massive.
talking science to me right now.
Yeah,
We're in Magic Land.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
my
magic.
Now, if we go to Science Land, I got you. But we in Magic Land.
But when we're in Magic Land, you don't think the electricity stuff would probably be by the fire stuff?
It'd be by it.
Okay,
By
that's
yeah.
But it's a different grimoire.
If we're talking like if we're doing that, then is electricity fire? If you're saying yes, then
No.
I'll go with the
But
sun
it's not.
thing.
It's
But
not.
I'm not. Then if it's
they're
not,
different.
then the sun's not different from a normal fire. So
From a normal fire, bro, but it's fire, my
You can
nigga.
start a fire as hot as the sun.
No, nigga.
Okay,
But
then. It's clearly not
through
fire.
science.
Magic,
Through
though?
science, no.
In
Through magic,
magic.
fuck yes.
No.
Yes.
In magic, yes.
In magic, I can't make a fire as hot
No,
as the
you
sun.
can make it up. You can just make it up.
Because it's
That's
magic.
magic, yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying a sun user is not just he's not just like, yeah, I'm a fire nigga. No, nigga, he has the power of the sun. That's completely different. At nighttime, this nigga becomes worse. If I start a fire near him, he does not get better.
A lot of fire
That's not
niggas-
how that works.
Escanor is the Lionson of pride. He's the
Yes,
only
if I
fire
said
nigga that won't say he's a
No,
fire nigga.
He 100%
Like
would never claim it.
Tanjiro will say that he does fire breathing for the most part.
The nigga thought he did fire breathing for
Yeah.
the whole
I thought
first
it was fire.
season.
No, he was like, nah, nigga, that's the sun.
Yeah.
That's different from fire.
But like,
he
Escanor
instantly-
ain't gonna do it because fuck no, I don't do
when the
fire. I do
Hashira Saw
nuclear.
him and was like, nigga, that's sun. That's not even fire. That's sun.
Said, nigga, that's fire plus.
He was like,
Fire
nigga,
plus.
He said that's not. He was like, that's the original. Everything else is a derivative. He was like, that is not fire breathing.
It's fire plus.
He instantly was like, no, this is something completely different. He was like,
Aight.
complete. Now, the one argument you would have is he tore the sun Hashira shit out the fire book. How the fuck he like?
Did he? I don't think he did that.
I thought he scribbled over niggas who like did.
Oh, you might be right, actually.
like,
Yeah, you're
out
right.
the fire book.
Yeah, he
So-
did do some shit like that. I don't know if it was a fire book. I think it was just a book the nigga owned.
I think
but
I thought it was like
I
a
thought it was a fire Hashira thing. Like it was like
I think the firehouse was just owned them books, but I think it was like other books than just
There-
fire.
there's
You know what I'm saying?
probably,
Like there was
okay.
probably a water book up there too. You know,
That's
It's
what I
like,
thought.
just like
There's
these
other-
are yours. Yeah.
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 Okay, there's probably like another like area where you can find out about the sun breathers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably from like a lightning nigga. But
Yeah.
like
That's what I don't know though.
yeah,
That's
so
just my
I'm
guess.
saying like if you're just counting energy transferring as fire, then yeah, like cool. But like
Yeah.
when we're talking fire users in the we got science niggas, magic niggas. Throwing a sun nigga in there, of course a science nigga is going to be like, is that really?
But it's not a science talk.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. It kind of is.
Let's look
In
at the
terms-
other niggas in the conversation we was talking about. Shinra, Marilia. None of them niggas do science. All the niggas is just magic.
are just fire. There's no sun. Name another nigga on that list who had the power of the sun.
I don't even remember who else was on the
Like
list.
Mamoru Uchiha.
Madara conjured planets.
Madara conjured a giant rock. He didn't conjure a planet.
What's it called?
Planetary
Planetary devastation.
That's not called a planet. I'm devastating a planetary devastation.
I didn't hear a boulder devastation. I heard planetary.
Yeah,
Well, that's because he's destroying the planet.
Yeah,
He didn't destroy the planet with that shit.
But that's what it's for.
He dropped the planet.
He definitely destroyed
he's
portions
saying it's
of the
a
planet.
planetary devastation.
Nah.
He's saying that this should be able to
devastation
destroy.
by planet. That's what planetary means.
Nah, I think he's saying it's a planetary. It's supposed to destroy
the
planets.
planet beneath it.
Nah. It's devastation by planet.
Nah, because
That's clearly not a planet.
clearly just a big ass
Clearly not a
rock.
planet. It's
Yeah.
not bigger than the moon.
Yeah, it's
not bigger
clearly a
than the
big
moon.
ass rock.
You don't mean it's not a planet.
If the moon's not a planet and that rock falls and that rock
The moon isn't a
in the-
planet though. The moon is a moon. You know
Yeah, exactly.
because it orbits a rock.
Not
Yeah, it would have to orbit the sun to be a planet,
So this one can't be a planet because it's on a planet.
right? But you.
So I'm not hearing it.
But wait a minute.
You can't have it both ways, nigga. You can't have
But you see how when I bring science into it, everything get fucked because we not talking science.
No, this is completely different.
Yeah.
You said that a nigga summoned a planet. Then you started using vocabulary to try and
Science.
justify.
I
that
use
that is a
science to
planet.
justify magic,
No,
nigga.
you tried to
You
use
can't use
language
science to justify magic.
magic.
But all right, I think that's enough for this conversation. We spent a lot of our Chainsawman time talking about the animation. Let's
Yeah.
go through just the
Actual
the
episode.
highlights of the episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We saw
Easy
everybody
revenge.
turn up here. This was kind of cool.
Easy revenge.
Easy revenge.
Easy
yeah.
revenge, man.
Easy revenge.
Yeah.
Easy revenge.
Is that what it said the first time? I feel like I remember saying something different the first time you
Now,
read
my
it.
question
said
is,
easy
no,
revenge.
it said easy revenge on it from the moment that he got it.
Okay.
But
Maybe I just didn't read it.
did they actually write that? Did she actually write it in English, or do you think they reanimated?
Yeah, they definitely animated it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they definitely animated that.
Yeah, I was like, did they? I imagine in Japanese they probably like had her
Yeah,
write it in
definitely.
Japanese. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume so. Let's see. The snake girl got captured. Hey, Kobeni was with it.
Yeah.
Kobeni pulled it.
He said, "Yo, don't kill her." Kobeni was like, "Yo, it's up."
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, don't kill her." They was real chill about it too. I felt like he was a little too casual. He
I
said,
think something broke with inside of him that episode. Like the moment he got that cigarette, everything changed.
"But he got that cigarette like 2 episodes ago."
He got that cigarette this episode.
That
Yeah,
was
it
last episode.
I thought
Nah, his sister or him and no sister gave it to him.
no when it dropped the actual demon gave him the cigarette.
You're 1000% correct.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say
you're
him and no
1000%
sister.
correct.
I was like, is that ghost nigga?
Yeah,
her
you're
sister?
1000% correct.
Yeah,
I'm tweaking.
The ghost nigga
Yeah.
reached out, handed it to him.
Yeah.
Everything changed about
Yeah.
his personality afterwards.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like something triggered him, and he was like, "Nah, fuck this."
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck it." He was like, "You know what? I'm going for it." Like, just walked past the demon, and
He didn't
Shorty
walk past
had
the
no
demon.
clue. My part that was fucked up is you only brought one demon, and it wasn't even really your demon. Like the demon turned his back on you, like instantly.
Well, no,
the snake should have been there.
She still had Hebby.
Yeah, but the snake should have been there the full time. Why the fuck are you sitting there alone?
I mean, yeah, that happened.
You know that they're surrounding the building. And like everybody here is getting caught right now. They're killing hella zombies.
Yeah, but I think that was an act. Like, I don't think they were ready for this moment, and I don't think she specifically was ready for this moment. Because you remember the other
She caught
niggas,
him in the hallway. Pulled out a whole devil. Pull out the other
I was about to say, yo, she definitely seemed like she was with
but
it.
she was supposed to have backup.
I mean, she
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
but
did.
then
The other niggas was like,
Denji pulled up
fuck
on
this
the
shit.
niggas.
Yeah, because they were like, yo, because he was like, yo, depending on how you play this, I'll give up. I'm just trying to murk you.
Yeah, he was like, "You killed my grandpa," and he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Your
true.
grandpa was a zombie. Stop lying." He was like,
Yeah.
"Nigga, your grandpa was a zombie."
Hey, why didn't you do power like that?
She deserved it, bro.
Yeah, I
She
don't
didn't
know.
even- Why did you want to get out on this random level and just beat up a bunch of zombies?
She
we
de-
could have just kept going downstairs.
She deserved it.
I
We
don't
could've
know.
just kept that
I
shit-
feel like Denji did power a
She
little
turned
dirty.
up for no reason. He said, "Hey,
She
be quiet."
definitely
She
turned
said
up for
she
no
did
fucking
turn up.
reason.
Rob Power.
Like, bro, did the most.
Hey, she was going crazy
Them
though.
little 2 little knives, bro.
He didn't need no. She clearly
Yeah,
did
she
not
didn't need no help. She didn't need
any help. She was literally petting a zombie arm as she was going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't need no
Saw
help.
a bunch of zombies, and then this nigga he was like, "Yo, bro, just don't say nothing.
Just
They don't even
let it rock."
notice us. We're gonna keep going downstairs."
Yeah,
She
she
I
need
am
no
power.
help.
She's like, "Denji, back me up." That nigga was like,
He said, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I got to change the camera. Katana Devil And I don't know. I thought it was very interesting to find out that there are indeed other niggas like Denji that got created like that on purpose.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be interesting because we're probably going to see other niggas who are on that same, got the heart of a devil type shit, and they can do the half transformation and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to see more of those.
Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting.
Did we ever really see how he transforms for real?
He took his
Is it
hand
that
off.
hand thing?
Yeah, I think he took his hand off and it was just a katana.
I'm like, but what does he do? He stabs himself with it?
I think it was just kind of taking his hand off, right? I don't know. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like he unsheathed the sword. And
And then
he
became
just,
one.
uh,
Kind of like how he pulls a ripcord, he
Yeah.
unsheaths the sword, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
That's what it seemed
That's
like.
what it looked like. I just couldn't really tell. But
Yeah. Hey, but this scrap went a little different.
Yeah, this was fire.
Denji been training with other dude. Nah, Denji
This
was
scrap
scrapping with him.
This scrap did not go no different.
Denji
He
got
was getting-
fucked up last
He was
time.
getting beat up this time.
Man, he was going crazy
Nah,
for the like.
he
Dude,
was
he
getting
was
beat up, but
blocking.
like he was
He was able to block a little.
and was swinging. He was going
getting
crazy. Nah, he was going
his
crazy.
fighting and just like his form in general was
was way
clearly
better.
like improved.
And what's it been like a week?
Was he not getting folded? Oh,
He was
did we
getting
watch the same
folded, but he was
episode?
getting folded by like a
He got
monster.
He got thrown out the building. Then he got thrown onto the train. Then he got both his arms cut off.
Did he get thrown out the building? I think he jumped out
Yeah,
the
no,
building.
he was on top of him, and they crashed out the side of the building, and then they were falling. Then he went through. He knocked him off the building, threw him like 3 buildings away. He was
Nah,
beating
but he
him
was
up.
jumping back from building to building,
He just
swinging.
hit-
That shit was
he hit
hard.
He
the
was
clutch shot.
definitely
He hit the clutch shot. He didn't-
Nah, he was definitely going crazy,
Nah,
but
he
the
was
Katana
scrapping.
Devil was just so much
All right.
stronger than him.
Nah,
Like
he
he
was
was
scrapping.
blocking the
Rewatching
hits.
this episode
He was
'cause
going
He
flying.
was getting folded,
But he
and
was
landed-
scrapping.
He did the thing where he was just like, never trust what a hunter's prey should never trust what the hunter says, and that's all he just swung that one kick where the chainsaw came out his leg. Nah, he was getting folded.
Nah, he was.
getting
Bro,
folded.
the
he was
last
doing
fight, the
it.
nigga got fucked up. He got killed twice in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but this time he just almost died. It was like
He was scrapping,
He
though.
landed one good. He was not scrapping.
He was scrapping.
He didn't land a single punch until the super kick that split Buddy in half. He was getting beat up.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
getting beat up that full time,
Nah,
and then
he
he
was
hit that
going
one
crazy.
good
He's
kick.
definitely made huge improvements. Him
Yeah.
and Power.
Oh, he made a huge. They made huge improvements.
Yeah,
yes.
they made
Yeah.
huge improvements.
That nigga was getting beat up.
He was scrapping. though.
he was doing his shit.
He was not doing shit.
He was doing his
If
shit.
you saw that fight on video, that nigga was getting beat
But
up.
if I saw where Denji came from and like his improvements, I'd be like,
you
oh,
would
this
be like,
nigga's doing
he
his
did great,
shit.
but he got beat the fuck. He still got beat up. Like it wasn't some sweet shit. And then they started wailing on this nigga. Like they
Yeah, they
beat
did
him.
go crazy.
He beat him. Yes. Was he beating him that full fight? Hell no. He
Yeah,
landed
no,
that
definitely
one kick.
not.
He landed one kick.
He
The rest
wasn't
of that
beating
kick-
him.
He was on
He
the
wasn't
ropes
beating
the
him.
whole
Naruto
time, but
Neji.
there was
That was
clear
Yeah, no, he
improvement.
wasn't beating him, but he was scrapping.
That
Yeah.
was Naruto Neji. That was one nigga was getting beat up the full time, and then
Yeah,
then
but
this nigga
Naruto
landed
wasn't even
the-
scrapping in that fight.
Yeah, he was just.
Yeah,
getting
Naruto
beat
wasn't
up.
even
He was
scrapping.
trying to scrap.
But he wasn't
didn't,
scrapping.
though, like, he
I don't
just
think
did.
Denji was scrapping.
Denji was scrapping.
He was
There
doing
was
his
a-
shit.
If you're scrapping and you have chainsaws, the other nigga gets cut. That is scrapping. He was not scrapping. He was getting beat up, and
Yeah, but
he saved one shorty. Now that's where I was like, okay, this nigga's actually doing good, because Buddy used that move where he just moves super fast,
Yeah.
and cut off his arm, but he was trying to protect
Yeah.
the woman, which I was like, okay, this nigga like.
That's what he does.
Yeah, like that's what he was a true hero in that moment. And that's the reason he took that blow.
Facts.
And then the second blow, his other arm, you can't really guard with
Yeah.
only one arm.
yeah.
So second arm gone, and then he was like, I still got my head. And he went for his head, but this nigga had a leg chainsaw. Genius.
I didn't even know he had like.
This
chainsaws.
nigga
Yeah, I was like, he
know
can
that.
just spawn
Yeah, like-
chainsaws from any like part of his body.
Any limb, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
He-
sick.
I wonder if he could just turn full chainsaw. Like,
Definitely not.
just everything a chainsaw. But like,
Yeah, nah.
that was fire. Like,
yeah, but he was scrapping. I'm not gonna let you slide
nah,
past
he
that.
was not scrapping.
He
bro.
was scrapping. He
getting
was
beat up.
getting pieced up,
He was
but
getting-
yet
he was-
still scrapping.
But like
was
with the
not
same
scrapping.
point that you said, like a nigga with a chainsaw is the other nigga would have cuts. Up until he took his arm off, the other nigga didn't cut Denji either. So what?
Well, no,
neither of them
yeah,
was scrapping.
He was definitely beating the soul out of Denji. Had blood coming out of his mouth. He was.
No, he was
getting
He get hit for real.
What do you?
He was blocking them
What do you
shits.
say when he went through the billboard? He didn't get hit. When he got knocked 3-4 buildings away, he didn't get hit. When they got on the train, right? Initially, that wasn't from him getting beat the fuck up, thrown on the train.
He was blocking them,
Well,
but
no, he was getting beat up.
the force was
But
still
the
going.
katana nigga was blocking Denji shit too.
He was getting beat up.
The katana nigga was blocking Denji shit too.
So then I don't think he was scrapping, bro. He was getting folded.
Denji
He was getting
scrapping,
folded,
bro.
and then he hit the clutch shot like he was Chauncey. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't. I'm not saying he lost, but he definitely was not winning.
Nah, he was scrapping.
Nah, he wasn't winning. But
He was definitely getting beat up, and then it was
doing
like hit him with a big kick, and you can't argue with
He
that.
got the shit off.
And then he hit him with a couple more big kicks.
Yeah, I didn't know that Aki had a contract with the Nut Devil too. I thought Denji was the only one with a contract with the Nut Devil. Yeah.
No.
That's cool. Aki got a whole new devil. Nut Devil.
Yeah, boy.
That was fucking him.
Boy,
up.
he was like, what? He was standing there, why would we do that? Himino wouldn't want that. Easy revenge. Looking at his hand, he was like, shit,
Fuck
she might
it.
want that.
He said, "Can you hear this? Can you hear this up in heaven? We fucking this nigga's nuts off." Yeah, I know you
We're
hear.
doing this for you.
He said it's our requiem.
He was just blasting.
see who can make him scream the loudest.
It was just,
And just wailing. Like, what are you supposed to do?
hey, when Denji fights dudes, it's nothing
Nuts
but nuts. Crazy, man. He was getting it done.
Kicking the nuts.
I really like this the ending though. The ending credit scene. That was really
It
cool.
went over the beginning scene that you see at the beginning of the.
Yeah, just watching them kind of be friends. Watching the end credit scene on this last episode of Chainsawman made me think one thing and one thing only. These niggas ain't as good as Jujutsu Kaisen. Denji, Power, and Aki, they don't hit as hard as Itadori, Nobara, and Megumi.
I don't think we.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Nah, they're not like that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like Denji more than I like Itadori as a main character.
You're tweaking.
As a main character,
I like
feel,
Itadori
I feel
more.
like Itadori is just like you haven't really gotten anything out of his personality.
That's
for
how I
me.
feel from
Itadori
Denji.
is so
From
much
Denji,
better.
Denji, you clearly see moments where he is questioning his own, like, what should I be doing? What does Pochta want me to do? What do I feel is right? And the Nick, like, when shit got serious, the girl is standing there, and you see a moment from him where he, like, oh, fuck that devil shit. Like, that devil shit don't matter. There is a person here, bro. Chill out. Like,
Itadori had that same moment where he had to save Megumi. He had to decide, am I going to let Sukuna out right now so that way I can save Megumi? He's had that moment a couple times.
And he had to save Nobara.
No,
When
but
got the booster.
he has a broken.
When he did what?
He
When
has
he picked her up
the
and they got
Naruto
to zooming
to me.
away.
He has the Naruto to me, where it's like, well, I could pull this card at any moment. Some evil will come out of me and win this entire thing, but it might go wrong. And like he's got that, and I just feel like with Denji, it's more of a like who am I? And he's consistently questioning it at every turn. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Like I know you niggas for a week. I don't give a fuck about this.
I think I gotta
If
put
Aki
Itadori
died.
Another
first.
thing that I like more about Itadori is we've seen Denji do like a little bit with his little axe, hatchet, whatever the heck he is. He got like Itadori is like that.
He got them bitches.
He does not have to pull
Itadori got
Sukuna
them
out.
bitches out of nowhere though. Like it's not like we watched him go through some formal training and he was ass. It was, oh no, Itadori's based and he's been based the full time. And actually, even when he was a normal human, he was super based. Like he ran a 4.4, like he was super fast. And he's just like he was given everything. Like he was given anything you could want. He has the power, he has the strength, he's super charismatic, he's already popular, niggas already know him. Denji was some loser nigga. Like that is what I appreciate. He was some loser nigga, nothing to win, nothing to gain. He's down in money. He don't got shit. And he was like, fuck, man, we gonna have to make it happen.
So
and
you
that's
got
make it happen, nigga.
You got Denji over Yuji, right? Denji over Itadori.
Yeah.
Megumi or Aki?
I like Megumi.
Megumi. Yeah, that's
Megumi.
easy, right?
Megumi, easy.
You got Aki over Megumi?
I think I gotta go Aki.
You're tweaking. Megumi is that dude.
Megumi's that nigga, bro. That
I
nigga, bro.
got Aki.
The Chimera prison, the Chimera Shadow prison.
That's hard.
You're tweaking.
And I definitely got.
Oh yeah, I do like the. Yeah,
I got
do
Maki.
fucks
I got
with
Maki over Power.
Not
Like,
Makio. It's Nobara.
Nobara, yeah.
oh, I thought her name was Maki.
No,
Maki's a
Maki is
different-
green hair
Maki's
and
green hair.
glasses.
Okay.
Nobara's
I'm tripping.
short.
All right,
brown hair.
Nobara Power.
That's Power.
Power?
Damn, hold up. Nobara kind of like that.
It's Nobara all day long.
Nobara's kind
She
of
the
like
one-
that.
she the one with the
Nobara
nails.
all day. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm
taking
going.
Shorty.
Nobara
I'm
all
Taking
day
Shorty,
long,
'cause
bro.
she's Power, but like a real girl.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Power and actually like. I mean, like Power's kind of like kooky, you know, like she's like crazy.
Quirky,
Yeah.
haha, I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill
No,
you.
Bara's actually a badass. Like
Yeah.
she's also
Carry my bags.
yeah.
Fix up. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Power,
Nobara's-
Power is savage, but she not a badass.
But she's, like,
no, Bara's a
goofy.
badass.
Yeah.
But she can also be goofy with Itadori too.
Yeah.
I feel like she's just a little bit more dynamic than Power. I
She
feel like
is.
as of right now, Megumi is a little bit more dynamic than Aki, and I think that Yuji is more dynamic than Denji.
I think Aki might like even the Aki Megumi. I feel like they're about equal in character.
They're
to me.
very
Like
in-
if I were to pick the edge, now
Mm-hmm.
like I might pick Aki because he's had more of like character development.
I think he's had more growth.
Yeah, like he's had more growth over 12 episodes. I think he's had more growth
Over
than Megumi.
Megumi?
Megumi didn't show me shit like where I was like, damn.
He was also one of those people that were just pretty strong.
I feel like Megumi and Aki started at basically the same place character-wise, and I feel like Megumi grew. Aki grew, and granted, Megumi had 24 episodes and Aki only had 12. But wait, right?
Yeah.
Right? JJK was 24 the first season?
think so.
Right?
Was it? I don't even remember. I think it might have. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I think it was.
Megumi had a lot of growth too in terms of like friendship, accepting other people. That whole conversation where Gojo was like, "Hey, bro, like you are being too uptight, too stiff. Like you need to actually think about yourself, think about your friends. Like chill out." I feel like they were basically the same, like pencil in the mud. Or stick in the mud. Stick in the mud.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the saying is.
Yeah.
They were like they started at the same place, damn near. Cause Megumi was on some same shit. My whole family got murdered. I feel like that shit on like, you know. And then as time went on, he was like, oh shit, like these are friends that I can lean on. I actually do gotta love these niggas.
I feel like
But
they
I
both
don't feel like
started
he's
from the same
questioning
spot,
shit.
but I think that Megumi is still getting.
I don't-
shit
Megumi
done.
questioned a lot
I
of
don't
shit,
think
bro.
Megumi's sitting there like maybe curses are people too and have feelings and under.
Nigga, that's how you feel about Denji.
Yeah, he don't
Which-
really
I'm not
fucking-
Denji. About Itadori.
yeah.
No, about Itadori, he feels a certain like any other demon. He's probably not. He's not coming into it like maybe this nigga's not up to all bad. Like they're showing that devils, like not all devils are up to evil. Like that is just the
But
truth.
that's what Megumi's learning the same thing. He was like, these devils suck. When the devil pulled up, that nigga left Itadori.
Yeah,
He was like, man, fuck this nigga, bro. And then
Yeah, but I
as
don't
time has
see
gone on,
Aki-
he's been willing to put his neck out for people.
and that's my whole thing. Aki, like from the jump, he was not trying to put like, hey, we need crazy niggas. He was like, I don't know about this nigga. Like, what's with this nigga? And Denji has like almost rubbed off on him, and you can see how like their characters are rubbing off on one each other.
Bro, it's the same thing for Megumi
I
and Itadori,
don't
bro.
see it for
It's
Megumi
the same
and
thing.
Itadori.
It's not
They haven't
as
been
much-
around each other.
not
like
as
that
much with
They have not
Megumi.
even really been like.
You gotta go
Around
go
each
back
other.
and watch it, bro. I promise you, you'll
promise
see
you,
it. You'll see it.
It's
You'll
not the
see it.
same level of rubbing.
They have rubbed
that-
off on Megumi
Denji.
a lot.
Megumi has definitely gotten a lot like the crazier.
He got a lot of
Itadori.
but I don't feel like that was directly like that was how you wanted his character to go. As Aki was like, you could feel like Denji was rubbing off on him in a way. Like there was shit that Denji does where he's like, that shit. You would be like, oh, this nigga. Well, and before he's just doing the stick in the mud. I'm gonna, hey, come on, we're here to do a job. We're here to do this. But then you could see Denji like getting this nigga out of his shell. Like he was like, "Hey, bro, like, bro."
I think
I just
there's been
don't feel like
more
Megumi-
of that with Aki and Denji, but
Nah, y'all
there
tweaking.
is times where Megumi kind of comes out of
Yeah,
his shell
but
due
I'm-
to
but
Itadori.
I wouldn't say it's
Power.
like. I wouldn't say it's
Not Power. Fuck. Nobara. Damn
Yeah.
it. I'm saying all the wrong name because they all the same nigga. They all the same motherfucker.
To me, I feel like they did in storyline probably a little bit better with the direct crew. Like with the direct crew, Power, like, okay, Power's out of the conversation. They did.
Power got her moment with the whole Meowie though, but not that deep. But she got a little. She
had a little moment.
Yeah, little.
But I like Nobara more. Nobara is authentically herself all the time, and I fuck with that. But I like
Power
to
quite
see
literally isn't herself.
how like I like to see how Dingy and Aki are really rubbing off on each other and giving like almost like that part of humanity that Dingy lost is like is welling up with inside of himself, like as Aki. Like his relationship with him and Aki show his level of humanity, and like I really like that they're not using characters as devices. They're using characters as like how in real life something would, like, interacting with someone would alter the way you think about something. So like it's the way he's doing things. Like he understands the ghost devil. Like he was like it sees with fear, and I'm not scared of it anymore. Like he's starting to understand how the devil world works. Whereas like I just feel like in JJK they're like, no, we gotta kill the curses, nigga. These curses are up to bad. They're up to evil bad. And the whole shit with theirs is one devil is directly up to evil and bad.
Facts.
So they're trying to like get him and they're hunting him down. Whereas in JJK, I don't even know if the villains are really up to bad. Like, are they? Are they really up? They're just trying to replace humanity because they feel like humanity's doing a bad job.
I don't know if I would say they're not.
And that's why I like the villains more in JJK, because they're harder to. They actually have like ground to stand on, right?
Yeah.
You guys are doing wrong, whereas the Gun Devil is just an evil nigga. Like,
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah,
we don't know that yet.
that nigga's evil.
We don't know that yet.
We definitely, he just gives guns to the mafia. He's literally killed millions of niggas.
But we don't know his motives and all that shit yet. We don't know yet.
Hey, he's just been dumping on niggas.
It sounds like he's a pretty bad guy, but I just wouldn't be able to.
Right? Like, he hasn't.
But we don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know of his character yet.
I would be disappointed if people were saying Chainsaw Man is as good as it is, and he was a one-dimensional. Because I feel like a story is like an anime, a shonen anime more specifically, is almost only as good as the villain. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Name an ass villain with a fire story. I said that backwards. A fire story with an ass villain.
I would say Hunter x Hunter with
Meruem?
Meruem was
I felt like Meruem was just supposed, like, the leading up to like him being a villain was really just he's evil and we think he's bad. Nobody explained why Meruem was bad. It was because he was taking.
He is one of the most dynamic villains we've seen.
But I'm saying there was no device to make him evil. Like, why do you think he's evil? And it's
because
he's trying
he was killing niggas and trying to take over the world.
He wasn't killing niggas. He was just making them ants. He wasn't even killing them. He was making you stronger.
He was eating them.
He was making you a
like,
more powerful villain.
You know?
Yeah, they die.
They're not dying. What's her name? Didn't die. Was Shorty who got turned into an ant? Can't remember her name. She had the super long hair, was obsessed with the nigga who ran away, and he's ass.
Well, yeah, some of their personalities came through, but they ate more than just that person. Right?
Yeah. Like they ate a ton of people, but they get repurposed as people.
Not like, everybody though.
But who's to say that you're the correct species to be running the planet? You're only doing that because they're
killing niggas, bro. Like, what you mean?
What do you mean? So are the humans. The humans are killing niggas all the time too. They kill niggas all the time. We're only killing you because it's like you occupy the space that we want, right? As ants, they had no. You weren't just sitting there like, well, they don't deserve to run the planet. You have no reason to like directly hate the ants besides, they're getting powerful.
But I mean,
what? They're trying our power. Like, there's no device there where the actual villain.
Yeah, but they're committing genocide.
There's no motive.
But the goal was genocide.
The goal was genocide on one country, and it was literally like
it was the world.
They were trying to do it to the world.
But it's their country, and why don't The only device there is I should want to protect humans. Like that. That's it. I don't give a fuck. To me, like their world, I don't give a fuck. Why the fuck do you niggas?
Genocide
why the fuck are the
is
hunters
evil.
allowed to kill all these ants? They're genociding the ants. Niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas don't give a fuck as long as it's working in their favor.
They're not. No, their goal was never to genocide the ants.
Yes, it's very much to go out there and make sure that no ants are born ever again, and that the ones that are up die. Like
No.
Okay, so
that's why Kite and them were out there in the first place because
they were trying to stop this shit from.
No, they're trying to balance the ecology.
Yeah, they were trying to stop.
That doesn't mean kill them all.
It was like, hey, don't let.
It's an invasive species.
Yeah, nigga, they don't.
An invasive species, you're not supposed to be here, but you still gonna be somewhere. The ants were trying to get rid of humans.
Yeah, they were trying to get rid of humans
and everything. They were trying to get rid of everything
on an island where it wasn't habitated
on the
by humans. No, they were in the what was the name of
NGO?
That?
But
The
they were
NGO.
they were going past the NGO.
You know, they hadn't left the NGO
yet. Their goal was to go past it.
My nigga, they have every right. It's just their planet the same way as you. Now niggas go there and kill
what?
Niggas go there and kill them. The only device was they want to be stronger than humanity. Like that. That's it. I don't have no problem with. You're not telling me why I should have a problem with these ants.
Genocide.
Yeah, as long as we're doing the genocide, it doesn't matter.
Bro, this is not genocide.
So wait, so when they went to the NGO, they weren't trying to kill them niggas?
Not all of them. They weren't.
They're getting rid of an invasive species.
They were literally. You determined that they were an invasive species. I could argue that humans, other spots on the planet, are invading other spots where they're not supposed to be.
Right, but when you get rid of all of them, that's different.
That was the whole Ant King's problem. The Ant King was sitting there like, why do they just get to determine that we're bad?
Right.
They got to determine that out of what?
Right. But the humans' goal was to get rid of the ants in the NGO. The ants' goal was to get rid of all humans. That's what I'm saying is the difference.
Yeah, because the ants' goal is to replace the humans. Well, that's just what it is, my nigga. You didn't tell. You're not giving me a direct reason why they're evil. They're evil because they want our spot. Nigga, a lot of animals want your spot. Like that. That's just
but the humans weren't trying to wipe them out.
You're not telling me why they're
right.
evil.
But getting rid of a whole species is wrong.
Yes, and they were trying to wipe out the ones that were clearly there. You don't know what the other ants look like. This could be a whole new subset. You have no clue how any of this works. They are their own subject. Like you just went onto a country, said these ants aren't supposed to be here, and then started murdering a whole colony of ants.
But we have to take out some of you guys. You're trying to take out all of us.
But I'm saying we're only coming for you niggas because that's my like biological prerogative. Like I'm supposed to want to get as strong as possible and take over the planet.
Right, but
But
the whole thing about the ants is that that's why Meruem is a great villain because he's dynamic.
I was saying they just made him a villain. There was no he was doing something nefarious. It was just hey, we can't coexist. I
feel like he was born more into villainy and then became more humanized.
That's what makes him so dynamic.
But they birthed him into villainy. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, but then he became human.
Yeah, it was humanized. That's the whole thing. No human recognizes him as human except for one. And then there was everybody else was just like, hey, we got to wipe this nigga because he's a danger to us. Not because he was evil. Not because he
But
was,
you're explaining why he was a
nefarious.
good villain, though.
No, I'm saying, like, you didn't make me want him to be a villain. Like, there was, like, in Chainsawman, the Gun Devil has given you reasons why I think he's the villain, right? He has killed millions of people in seconds. He literally went out for a whole division of niggas. He sells guns to the mob. Like, they're giving me reasons to be like, okay,
right,
he's
he
up to
Aki's
bad
family.
activity. Like
Because he killed
King,
Aki's family.
Yeah, with the king wasn't up to bad activity.
Them niggas killed Kite.
That nigga didn't do it. That nigga did nothing wrong.
But
it was just like
they definitely were set up. To be villains.
He was set up to be a villain.
Right.
He wasn't like a villain like that.
But that's what makes a good villain.
No, I think what makes a good villain is the setup. I don't think it's like the actual person makes a good villain.
Yeah, but by that same logic, that's like saying Obito isn't a good villain.
I think Obito
Or
was
Pain isn't a good villain.
Pain was a great villain because Pain showed you how he got to like the spot where he's like, niggas have to die, right? Like you understand why Pain is inflicting pain. You understand that. You don't like when they're going after the Chimera ants, it's just like, yeah, there's an invasive species here, and
But you just
we're gonna
said,
wipe these niggas.
but you just gave the reason why the ants were inflicting pain. You just explained that seconds
what do
ago.
you mean?
You were saying they want the humans' place because why are y'all doing us like this?
My nigga, the
But that's
humans
why
are
they're
the
doing
villain.
it.
The humans would be the initial villain.
That's
because
what makes the story good because we don't know who the villain
both-
is.
yeah,
no.
like-
But I was saying like I wasn't using this against like I was saying that's a villain with like no explanation to why
But
he directed
Meruem
it.
is one of the best villains.
Yeah, he's one of the best villains, but there's no direct.
But you used him as your
But I
example
thought-
for a
yeah, I
bad
thought that
villain.
was
no,
the
I
argument.
used him as an example as a villain without like reason.
Okay, so
I
who's an
am
example of a bad like
a villain with
when I say like a story is only as good as its villain in most shonen anime, like what's a great story with a trash villain?
Okay, I'm trying to. Well, I think the villain is always going to be important to the story. I'm just saying certain
shonen anime-
certain villains don't hold the weight other villains do. Like I don't think by the end of the series, right, that Meruem will be the greatest villain we saw in all of Hunter x Hunter. Like by the end of the story, I don't think he'll be like
But that's
the villain.
speculation. I'm talking
Right.
like right now. Like,
Yeah, like but even to like Chainsaw Man, like I don't think by the end of Chainsaw Man the Gun Devil will be like the end all be all on devils.
Right.
Like there's going to be more beyond him because that's just how they've set it up.
But I'm sure, like what I'm saying is, I'm sure that the Gun Devil, or I'm not sure. I would be disappointed if he wasn't.
You got to give me
because-
kind of like a nefarious reason why why a villain is a villain. Like
Nah.
to me, like he has to be doing something where there is where there is conflict, like based on like the jump. Like okay, you can't. It was like, hey, bro, with the Ant King, I felt more like you could have tried to maybe get to NGO earlier and displace the ants, like, right? Instead of just going to kill them, you can just try and bundle them all up, get them the fuck to where they go. Like, if they're an invasive species, get them to where they go.
Well, that was Kite's goal, but then they got too big.
They ate a nigga.
Yeah.
So like, my nigga, you kind of got to deal with the repercussions and still be trying to do the base level thing that you were trying to do and just move them back to where they are. It isn't wipe these. Now we just got to wipe these niggas. That's all that happened. It was like, fuck
Right.
it. One got too big,
But
we gotta
that's
wipe these
that's
niggas.
what makes that arc so fire is because when
Yeah.
it was Meruem and Netero, we was looking at Netero like Netero was the villain. Like
Look,
that's why that's so fire.
And that's I completely agree, and I think that's why like you kind of have to do a villain right in most animes. You have to do the villain right.
Shonen anime.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine an anime where the villain's just super dog shit villain, and then it's gonna go off.
In like non-shonen, you don't need a
Well, you
let's
don't-
look at Blue Light. There's no
You don't really
villain.
need
You know
an
what I'm saying?
antagonist.
Yeah.
But there's enemies. Like there's enemies that are
But
made,
they don't. But they're not.
and you
great
have a
characters.
reason why they're enemies, right? Like Nico wants to beat Isagi, so he is an enemy right now from like the viewer standpoint. He is an enemy.
Yeah.
Even like Kuon is an enemy to the viewer, but that's because he did something where you're like,
He's a bitch ass nigga.
this is a bitch ass nigga. I cannot fuck with him.
Yeah.
I think you have to give me that reason a lot of the time with the villain. You can't just like throw it like I don't thinking about JJK. Like I can't think of like their villains is they have way better villains in that show than Chainsaw Man, which was my whole like
facts.
the Gun Devil was just like a nefarious dude. He's
We
just
haven't
doing bad.
seen a real villain in Chainsaw Man yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the villain yet.
The Bat Devil, but he got bodied.
Yeah, but he got
He's not
whooped
a
so
villain.
fast.
I don't even know if I call him a villain.
He was villainous. He was out there doing bad. He stole a cat.
He was just kind of a nigga.
He stole
like,
a cat and he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna kill him."
He was just a bad dude. I don't know if I call him a villain.
I call him a villain. He was up to bad
but
shit.
it just wasn't that.
I
Great.
feel like a villain, you got to hit a certain level to hit. Like you got to do a certain level of bad to be a villain. You know?
Yeah, I mean that was like a one. That was also like a one episode.
Like when you rob a bank or like you're not a
You're a bad guy.
You got to have like a track record.
Have a track record.
I don't even know if it's a track record. You just have to do.
You gotta have some stats.
You gotta be big enough. You gotta do something bad enough.
Yeah. Exactly. Like for a villain, to me, you have to like. There has to be a level of like malignance to you. You have to be up to something that is going to hurt a lot of people. Like,
right.
Yeah.
That is my whole shit. Like your villain, you have to give me a good reason to even care about the villain, right? Because like if it was the poison gas devil, like what are you really like? Okay,
right.
Like he's just bound to be bad. Okay, but like whatever. Like
Yeah.
You're not giving me a reason to give a fuck.
Yeah. You ready to go to my hero? I feel like we spent a lot of time on Chainsawman.
Yeah.
Fuck. What even happened?
At least 30.
Episode?
At least 30 on Chainsaw.
Way more than 30.
I'm saying minimum.
I was about to say,
looking at the clock.
we've been more than 30.
It's like minimum 30.
Because we did the 3D conversation, and then we actually talked about the episode, then scrapping, and then it was a long conversation. I'm sure the listeners fucked with it, so that's what matters. My Hero Academia. This was Mr. Compress.
Yeah.
And not really Spinner, I guess.
Yeah,
It was Mr. Compress turning up.
Him. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Compress a little different with it.
Hard.
He a little different with it. My nigga took his ass out.
Yeah.
Nigga gave his ass up for the dub.
Yeah, pause. Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah, pause. Yeah, pause.
So my whole thing was if he got tied up perfectly, right? Couldn't he have just taken like a little less? Like a whole
He needed
chunk out
enough
of
to get his arm. Like,
yeah, but like I don't think you had to take that fat a chunk. Like
I don't know if he could control it. Can he?
I think he can.
I feel like he can, but my thing is, if the wires are continuously squeezing, you didn't really
That's
make
what
space.
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like
because he's squeezing you. It's not like a
if I got rid of my arm right now, the wire would just go here.
Yeah, like it's not like handcuffs where it locks to a certain size.
Yeah,
like it's consistently squeezing. So if I make the size smaller, it squeezes
just
smaller.
gets smaller.
No, but I think that was the whole point, right? Like he did it and did it so fast, right? He blows that part of his like body up, and then instantly snatches his hand out, gets Spinner.
Yeah, but he's like squeezing.
So
There's
like,
no
if you're
time
squeezing, and then I can get my hand out from like underneath on here.
Nah.
Like in that instant, you would have a moment where it is about to close down on you, and you could probably get your
that
hand
would be
out.
assuming that Best Genius had locked it here. Then once he moved, he then tightened it.
No,
I'm
saying,
assuming
like, even
he's
if it's
holding it tight the whole time.
Yeah, if it's continuously tightening, even when I get rid of that part of my body, it instantly disappears, and then it's gonna have to close. So like the moment I do that, I would be able to get my hand out. But you only have that moment.
But it's closing like that. I'm in the middle of.
No, that might be the reason he took that fat ass piece out of his ass.
But even still, like we getting too sciencey. But even still, like that ain't it.
think
And
he
it's
would be
like
able
it
to
was
get his
only
hand
his
out.
whole arm was locked. You get rid of that part of your ass, this whole part is still locked up.
Yeah, like so I think he got rid of like that part of his ass, tucks his hand in, gets it out, touches that nigga. I'm like, okay, anything else that happens beyond? Doesn't he touch the wires after that? And then
I think so. Maybe.
Did he? Maybe.
yeah, and then he gets himself out.
All right. Here's my problem. Right. 2 episodes. Mr. Compress goes, Dalby, I'm not the only one from an interesting family.
I didn't give a
Nigga, his family was not that interesting.
didn't give a fuck, bro.
I mean, in
didn't
the
give a
grand
damn
span
about
of
this
their
nigga's
world,
family.
I don't know.
I guess in his mind, he comes from an interesting family.
Yeah.
In my mind, nigga, I don't give a fuck
we
about
don't
the
know
thief
this
lord.
other dude.
Like,
I don't care.
that nigga took his mask off thinking they was gonna go, that's the Thief King's son. Niggas didn't know who the
Like,
fuck
bro,
he was. He
who
said,
the heck is?
niggas was like, okay.
It's me.
That's
I
what
don't
Compress
care.
looks like. Cool. Nigga, we don't know you.
Bro, and then they just tried to make it such a big thing. I'm like, dude, I don't know this
I don't know
man.
the Thief Lord. Nigga.
Like, we just introduced him the same day I was introduced to you.
no.
I don't know the thief
Yeah, no,
lord.
but see,
Yeah.
I just think, right?
That's funny.
They're gonna run it back, of course, and the Thief Lord is gonna come in contact with All for One at some point, and they've
Wrong order.
worked together.
Wrong order.
What?
They would have done it in the wrong order. Like if what you're saying happens, the reveal has been like Lemillion getting revealed twice. Like
no.
Wrong order.
Yeah, they did that in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Like I feel like they should have told us a couple episodes ago. Like Lemillion has a chance at popping up, right?
Well, no. My issue wasn't Lemillion popping up. My issue was him popping
They
up
did it the
twice,
first time.
and the second time being more impactful. But we already saw it once. Like, nigga popped up, hit the Nomu from Saving Blazing, and then later on, everybody was like, how are we gonna stop these Nomu? Who's gonna come? And we're all like, nigga, Lemillion. We just saw him. We just saw him run in that direction. Like, if we didn't see it the first time, I would have been like,
oh wow, we might actually be in trouble. But I'm like, bro,
But I was like, he's on his way. Like the nigga literally said, "Here I come," and then he came, and niggas was just like,
it's like if I called the police before the crime. Like it doesn't matter. We know we're good, bro.
It's like if I call the police and then the police show up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
like it don't matter. We're good.
I'm expecting you. Yeah, that's how I felt about the Lemillion reveal. But yeah, no, with the Mr. Compress, nigga took the mask off and thought everybody was going, damn.
Oh my God. The Thief Lord, son. Bro.
Oh, damn. Everybody looking like, nigga, we still don't know you.
We don't know you.
Why was you wearing a mask, bro? We don't know you.
They didn't help. It don't matter.
He was young. I expected him to be a little bit older. Like,
he was younger than I expected.
Yeah.
He was younger than I expected.
That is true.
In my mind, Mr. Compress, I'm thinking he was going to be
man, 40?
a sir. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nah, he was like, what, 18? Nah, he was like 20-something.
Yeah, I was thinking like 20.
I thought he was going to be like in his 40s.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be like...
Because ain't no young nigga wearing a top hat.
Maybe even older.
No young nigga hiding his face wearing a top hat. What?
Yeah.
This guy's got to be at least 45. Like, a vest on?
Yeah, I was 45. Like, he could wear a vest.
In my mind, he was the dad of the League of Villains.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of.
He might have been younger than Dobby.
He might have been the little bro.
Yeah. He low key probably the same age as like Dobby.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be that.
It blows my mind that like. No, we have to keep doing. We have to keep going.
Oh, go ahead, just do it quick.
No. If I start talking about it now, then I'm way ahead.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, nah, that I did like Mr. Compress's last performance though. Kind of. I really like Mr. Compress, so I'm kind of sad he's dead now, right?
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's in critical condition, but he's not dead.
What happened to him again?
He's just laying on the ground. He's laying on Giga Tamaki's back right
now. Yeah, but like, why is he injured? Just because from taking the chunks out of him?
Yeah, and he was getting fucked up. Like, niggas was attacking him.
I think he's okay.
I'm pretty sure. He kept yelling, "This is my last performance."
Well, yeah, he was gonna do something spectacular to get them out of there, and then he got.
But he giving his life up.
No, he didn't. He didn't even get to do his last performance. He got knocked out. Mirio comes up, hits this nigga. He thought he could touch him, and he was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And
yeah, but I think he was still dying.
And then Shigaraki wakes up.
In my mind, it was up for Compress, but maybe he's still here
because Spinner's like, "Oh, you're gonna leave him? He's in critical condition." Like he said he was in critical. That way, you know he's still alive and not dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still. He's gonna be up and kicking later.
Spinner screamed.
I think it might be up. Nah, I think it might be up.
He's good.
Like, there are some niggas that are in critical condition that live. Sometimes these niggas get put in critical. I think it's up for who else in critical.
I think that Compress should live. I mean, yeah, I think that he should live, but I would have absolutely no problem if he didn't. So the story might write him that he's gone.
I think
it wouldn't change
dead.
I don't think he's dead.
I don't think he's dead. He's on like the same turf as like Gran Torino. Like
Gran Torino's dead in my mind. I'm pretty sure it's up for Gran Torino.
I don't know.
I'm almost positive that killed him.
Nah.
That nigga got fucked
They
up.
waited too long.
They need to be killing niggas, but they're not gonna do it.
I think Gran Torino's dead.
I think
they're gonna bring him. I think it's gonna be on some Night Eye shit where niggas is like, oh, I think he's still good. No, I think he's dead.
He's gonna be in the hospital.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
The time in the show be so confusing because how long has this been going on? A couple hours?
Not even.
Like a couple minutes?
Yeah, a couple minutes. I think Gran Torino got wrecked maybe 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, like maybe 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, he might be done.
Did Gran Torino get wrecked before or after the anesthesia? Like,
That was
way
before.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so that was the anesthesia was like 11 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Because, bro was moving.
yeah, Burrow was moving, and then he started to feel it like now, and they said it took 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Or
Damn.
no, he said the 11th hour, but like I don't know how long it's been since then. But it
Not
can't
that
feel
long,
like
bro.
it
Not
can't
that
feel
long.
like more than 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
the
definitely not
sun
more than
hasn't
20
even
minutes.
dropped for real. Like,
Well, this whole thing is probably like an hour.
Yeah.
Like them first attacking the hospital and the League of Villain shit to right now can't be more than 2 hours.
yeah, and like they're taking like different chunks of that time. Like we saw Endeavor, but while Endeavor's doing this, we're
Exactly.
gonna show the next episode.
Here's Toga and
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this all is happening within like a 2 hour time span. Maybe even shorter than that.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, it might even be shorter than 2 hours.
Dang.
Yeah. Because they make it longer, but it's not that long. Like All Might when he fought All for One, that was like a 20-minute fight.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but for our time, it was like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dang.
yeah, but All for One is taking over Shiggy's body, I guess. Kind of
Yeah.
confusing. Not really
I
sure
don't
what's
know
going
how
on
to-
there.
not really confusing.
How is he taking over his body?
He was in a vat for 8 months. We don't know what they did to
Right,
his body.
but where's All for One's body?
All for One's body is trapped in jail. So he
we
might
have
have a quirk.
two All
He
for
might have a
Ones?
quirk that can transfer his consciousness. I don't know.
So
I
that's what I'm
is-
saying.
no,
Like,
no, but
I don't know.
definitely
It's like,
think
nigga, we confused.
I think it has something to do with the doctor. Because the doctor was
Shigaraki-
trying to make sure his body was complete.
I think it has to do with the All for One quirk.
I would assume it has
Probably.
Yeah, I
to do
think
with
it's,
the All
yeah, I
for
think
One
it's the
quirk,
quirk.
yeah.
But even still, that part is confusing to me. I had a problem this episode. I did not like the way All for One was disrespecting Deku and calling this nigga trash. I think Deku has proved to the. Look at Shiggy. Look at how this nigga fucked up right now.
He's trash.
Deku did this shit.
Comparative to All for One.
I don't think All for One gives a fuck about.
Yeah. Trash.
Nah, I
He's
just
trash.
calling him useless, bro.
I think All for One thinks Shigaraki's trash.
I don't think he can use Shigaraki's quirk though. I don't think he's able to use decay.
Well, he couldn't use like any of the quirks, damn near.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Yeah.
able to use them. I think he was only able to use like the spike one, right?
Yeah.
So like
Well,
I
the
don't.
All for One fingers. Yeah.
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 So like he hasn't been able to use anything else.
But for All for One to sit there, look Deku in his eyes, and call him worthless when he done fucked your mans up, yeah,
I don't
I
think
can't let that rock, bro.
He don't give a
he don't give a fuck about Shigaraki.
But
He
he
don't give a
fucked
fuck
you.
about none of that.
But you can't call him worthless. You can't call him worthless.
Yeah, you can.
You cannot call him
But
worthless.
Shigaraki's
can.
worthless.
He beat your mans up.
He don't give a fuck,
Fuck
about
that nigga.
Shigaraki's, that nigga's worthless.
Yeah, he's a pawn.
Nah.
He's trash to me.
I don't give a fuck.
He
He's
don't,
trash.
I don't even think that.
Yeah, like
I think
That's
All
his whole grand play is Shigaraki.
No, his whole grand play is taking his body.
Your body
Like,
is what I need,
he's
not you.
fuck it.
Right,
he's
but
on
he's
his
been-
Orochimaru.
but he's
Orochimaru
been
could
building
think
him
that
up.
Sasuke is trash.
Building you up so
But
that
he's
I
not
could
worthless.
take your body.
He's not worthless.
He is worthless.
You are worthless.
He's worth more than anything to him.
You're
No,
worth
no,
a
he-
body.
Shigaraki is
don't
worth
give a
more than
fuck.
anything to him.
You're worth a body.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no, no.
And
he
now I
don't
have
give
it.
a fuck about Deku. Deku is trash to him.
Nah, Deku
He's
him.
like Shigaraki might give a fuck about y'all altercation. I don't give a fuck. You're the ninth holder of a trash power. It's trash. Like
Yeah.
that nigga's trash. When you like a nigga who's screaming one for all. Of course, the nigga screaming all for one is gonna be like, "No, that nigga's trash."
Yeah, I don't know.
He's gonna be like, "That nigga's trash." I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
You're trash to me.
I don't know
He's
about
trash.
that.
All Might was trash to that nigga. Like,
No,
he was shitting
told
on-
All Might he respected him.
yeah, but that don't mean you're not trash.
Nah,
I
don't
can
know about
respect
all
some
that.
trash.
Nah, by respecting All Might, that makes me. I definitely don't give a fuck about you. You're just
Yeah.
his predecessor
You're
or successor.
You a bitch.
You're just his successor. I don't give a fuck
you,
about
you
you.
a bitch compared to All Might.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough.
Like you a bitch, and I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
He's like, to be honest, if this body was perfect, you would be fucking dead.
Yeah, you like that? I whooped All Might. You ain't shit. You ain't even unlocked all your
I don't know if
shit.
you can say whooped All Might, but
He thinks he whooped All Might
He
for sure.
He definitely think he whooped on All Might.
He thinks he whooped All Might.
Okay.
Hey, one
The
of them,
part that had me
one of them still got power.
Yeah, like, he
at
definitely
the end of
thinks
this,
he took
one
the
of us
dub.
Still got power. Like,
in a way, yeah.
He's
in
on
a
the
way.
battlefield. Well, technically, but
In a way, I guess. Yo, that nigga Dobby is crazy, bro. That nigga Dobby is different. He said, "Damn, that nigga Endeavor out. Nah, I don't really care no more."
That shit was so crazy. He was like,
he said Endeavor out, bro.
I like
mission
Dobby more
over.
and more. He really does not
He
care.
was like, all right, come here, Todoroki. I'm about bodies.
Mission over.
Said,
Like,
well,
bro, I don't even give a fuck about this.
it don't matter no more.
Endeavor out, whatever. Then
So
fuck,
my job
bro.
is done, bro. I don't
Is
care.
that nigga unconscious? Fuck am I here for? Why did I sign up for the League of Villains?
That's a sick nigga, bro. That's
Yeah,
a sick nigga.
When you're just torturing a nigga and when he passes out, you get upset.
He said,
Yeah, no, this isn't fun no more.
fuck, bro.
He's like, damn,
Damn.
this shit sucks.
All right, well, I guess I'm done here.
Going home.
Yeah.
Go get Uber.
We're done here. One part that I thought was really interesting and I did want to come talk to you guys about was when Deku was chasing Shiggy and like after he failed or whatever, he was like, damn, bro, I know I said I wouldn't forget this nigga, but it looked like this nigga wanted to be saved. It looked like he really did want to be saved. When he said that, I was like, Deku should have been the nigga to be over there with Toga. Like that, in my mind, that solidified. I was like, damn. Because that nigga can look at even the one nigga he was like, I'll never forget this nigga. He's still not forgiving him, but he was like, this nigga wanted to be saved for real.
I feel like after that, in the all for one area, I feel like that was clear. He was clearly trying to be saved.
Well, he's not trying to get. To me, that look on his face was, I want everything in here to die. Like,
Nah, but
he was there. He was like, save me so I can kill this nigga.
Even if his whole goal was to kill everything, all for one wasn't really letting him do that. So he still needed to be saved.
Yeah, he didn't want to be saved from like I want to be a good person now. It's no, just stop this nigga so I can.
Yeah,
kill
but he was like,
everybody.
"Yo, this nigga's not letting me kill everyone. Help me!" Like,
Yeah.
I don't. Are you supposed to save that nigga?
in Deku's
But
mind,
he
he was
still
asking to be
needs to be
saved.
I don't give
Deku
a
is a
fuck about
different
that.
nigga, man.
I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about that. If you're standing there looking at a nigga who wants death, he looked at his grandma, said, "Death, anyone, death. I don't. You know what? I hate you. I'm glad you're dead." He was like,
but he still needs to be
I'm
saved.
sad that you're alive. I'm sad that you're dead. That way, I wish I could kill you with my own hands.
But he still needs to be saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be saved. He doesn't. I don't think that's a nigga you could save. You're saving a nigga who's just trying to destroy everything. Like that. Like what are you doing at that point?
But like in Deku's mind,
I mean, look at Pain.
Yeah, but that's completely different. Like Pain didn't.
Trying to
He
destroy
wasn't
everything.
trying to get destroyed. You know, he wasn't trying to get saved at the end. He wasn't sitting there like, you know what, Naruto. You did right, and I'm gonna join the Leaf Village, and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and do right by them. No, he wasn't trying to say.
Well, he had no choice. He had to hit that
was
Renee
like,
Rebirth.
Renee
Yeah.
Rebirth, respond to everybody, and then was like,
Which is some bullshit, by the way. But I'm not here to talk
Bullshit.
about the Renee Rebirth.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. But yeah, no, that just showed me because I was like, yeah, nah. Because you remember we had that whole conversation about like who would have, who wouldn't have. I still don't know about the other niggas, but we know that Deku, that nigga, yeah.
Deku is trying to save everyone, which is cool.
It's a
but
little ignorant.
I hate it.
It's a little ignorant. Yeah, it's ignorant.
That's my whole brand. Like you're saving a nigga who wants to kill everybody. Like what are you doing at this point?
Yeah.
I was like you're putting a very dangerous pawn back into the game.
It just shows that Deku, in my opinion, right? I feel like at this point in time, Deku has a real hero's heart. The fact that he was able to feel like Shiggy needs to be saved, that's a real hero's heart. Now, does he have a real hero's mind?
Fuck no.
Maybe not.
Oh my god, no.
Maybe not. But a real hero's heart, he got that.
Yeah.
He got the heart. He might not have a mind, but he got the heart.
Yeah. And you know he got the heart when he gets screwed over all the time because the villains be using that. Like,
Yeah.
he be feeling too much for people, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Sometimes they
Deku,
just gotta get whooped.
he
Bro,
different, man.
To me, it's just like sometimes he be a little sensitive. That's all it is. He'd be like, "Oh, but I could see that even in her face." Like he's just an empath, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, like you gotta
whoop her ass.
You gotta call it. You
Right.
know, like
Well,
sometimes you gotta call it.
I talked about this in my stream this week. Deku will still whoop your ass. Like, that's never been, like, Deku is emotional. Deku cries. He feels for
But
others.
he's gonna put their hands on.
That's never stopped him from punching someone in the face.
Yeah.
It's never one, like, I feel for you, but I still will whoop your ass, bro.
Yeah.
That's why people be pissing me off with Naruto and his talk no jutsu. He talks to you after he whooped your ass. Like, he'll beat the fuck out of you and then be like, hey, let's talk. That's how Naruto gets it done. People be talking about Tanjiro. Tanjiro will slash them demons up and then calm storm.
don't know. Naruto
Tanjiro ain't a bitch at all.
No.
But he cries a lot and he feels for the demons.
Oh
He
yeah, I'm
feels
like
for
he
the
ain't
demons
never done
because
that
he's like,
before killing somebody.
You probably had a rough life when you were alive. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you out of your misery, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's a completely different scenario from like I don't even really like Naruto was just laying. He would, you doing wrong, and niggas would be like, you know what, you right, you right.
Yeah,
And then
Naruto
they
whoop
would
your
get-
ass and then talk to you.
Yeah, but
People act like Naruto just talks niggas down. Naruto beats your ass and then
Obito, he just talked a nigga off the edge.
them niggas fought for what 10 episodes.
Obito
Was lost. Obito lost.
Yeah, but
and
they
then Naruto talked to him.
He talked to him for 10 episodes. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. You just spent the last 30 years being nefarious. You're not 10 minutes of talking comparative to 20 years of doing bad. I don't think. But
Naruto beat him first.
Yeah, I don't think any conversation is gonna have him sit there and be like,
I mean, after you get your ass beat, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, facts. It's nigga take another ass whooping or
I could
switch.
try and kill you again.
You can't kill Naruto. You're not
I know
killing
that
Naruto.
you can whoop my ass,
Yeah.
so it don't matter.
So I could just keep on trying until you die or until I die. Like one of the two. This nigga, he knew he was dead anyway. So like,
That's why Naruto's talk no jutsu is lit. Because whether it's Pain, whether it's Obito, whether it's Sasuke, I'm gonna whoop your ass first, and then I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Look at Sasuke. The nigga, when Naruto lost, no talk no jutsu. You know? Wasn't none of that. Naruto get it off when he win. The first time they was in Final Valley, it wasn't no talk no jutsu going on there. He tried to put the pause on him. He lost.
He tried to talk no jutsu. No,
Yeah.
nigga, him in his mouth.
Naruto talk no jutsu only work when you got hands.
To speaking, you can't. Yeah, talk no jutsu only works
When you got the hands.
when you've already beat the nigga up, or selectively depending on how fickle the villain is. It's just. For the most part, when Naruto put them hands on niggas, he be trying to talk to you. He don't want to execute you. He just, hey, bro, you might be able to make some better life decisions, bro.
Naruto talk to you
And
after
I
whooping
don't
your
like
shit.
that. I don't like that. That's not what a ninja does. A ninja whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Leave. Like, I don't want
I'm
the
gonna whoop
rest.
your ass and add me
I
to the
don't want
ranks.
the rest.
We wouldn't have Gara without
Whoop
that.
his ass. Leave.
We wouldn't have Gara. We wouldn't have Neji. We wouldn't have the good parts of Obito. We wouldn't have
I'm not really.
shit.
Gara was
Pain.
gas regardless. That nigga was lit. He got beat up, and then he was just
He
was
got beat
cool
up for real
afterwards.
too, though.
He was cool afterwards.
Yeah,
right? He got
Naruto
beat up.
talked to him.
Yeah. He was cool beforehand. Niggas was fucking with. I was fucking with bad man Gara. Gara was on bad time. You said what? Sand casket, nigga.
Gara was
Death.
actually like a demon.
Demon.
Cause that nigga, what's his Kankuro? Kankuro was like, "Hey, Gara, chill out." He said, "You're my older brother. I'll kill you."
I'll still serve
He
you
said, "Hey, bro,
death."
I'll kill you."
Shut up. Like,
Gara set the new
that's
record for
fire.
fastest tuning exams in the forest.
That's fire, nigga. I'm not hearing it.
He beat Itachi's record.
That's sad.
Gara beating Itachi's record is crazy.
Damn,
'Cause
y'all
he
let a
was on
sad
that
nigga
timing.
beat y'all in a leaf.
Yeah.
I
but
think
what can
Itachi
you
beat
do?
Kakashi's record, and then
What could you
Gara
do?
beat.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's-
Well, you're
it's
not dealing with no normal nigga.
Gara
You're-
had never been hurt before.
You're, you're not dealing with a normal nigga. You're dealing with the undefeated.
Nah, that was the only time where I did kind of fuck with the dub more than the sub. Cause I watched that episode where he like actually saw his blood for the first time. Crazy.
You really think about like people be talking about Gara, blah blah blah, all that. Really think about how crazy that is. You went your entire life without feeling pain. And then Rock Lee kicked you. Of course the nigga gonna tweak out. I've never been touched before. No one has ever hit. I didn't try to stab myself. I didn't try all. He's never ever been hurt. Ever. Think about how bad that pain is.
yeah.
A Rock Lee kick was your first kick ever? Oh my God, bro. That had to have been hell.
Yeah, man.
That had to have been hell. You've never been hit in your entire, 12 years of life. And the first time you get kicked is from Rock Lee.
Leaf Hurricane. Like,
My first hit is a Leaf Hurricane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Normally, your first injury is like being a baby tripping and scraping your knee. Nigga didn't even go through no scrape your knee, no paper cut, no none of that. It's straight to Leaf Hurricane. Oh,
Leaf
fuck no.
Hurricane.
Fuck
Shit,
no.
That make the space for your like pain threshold pretty huge though, right? Like the first time you feel some pain is
It's a leaf hurricane.
it's a leaf hurricane. Everything else that comes up afterwards might be a breeze.
Facts.
This shit might be a breeze.
That's why Gar was over there. Everybody else was like moderate shit. Gar was like planetary devastation. I'm gonna try to catch it.
I'm gonna try to
Fuck
catch
it. He said, fuck
This
it.
can't hurt
nigga.
too much more than that kick.
Yeah, right.
Let's try it.
Everything hurt now, nigga. Shit.
No, fuck it.
Everybody else is planetary devastation. Run. He said, if it land on me, shit. And I didn't got hit with some bad shit before.
Yeah.
Nigga with Gar was going up against Kages and crazy shit. Nigga didn't give a damn.
Does this hurt as much as a kick? We'll find out.
Right? Because even after that Leaf Hurricane, oh, well, I guess he had that whole fight with Naruto, so he did feel a lot of pain. That's crazy. Your first 2 hours of pain is Rock Lee and Naruto.
He kicked him in the stomach, looked up, he was like, that's it for you, nigga. You're gonna die.
He broke his arm and leg.
Exactly. Nigga said, oh.
He said, oh, you gonna feel this, nigga.
He said, I'm gonna kill you slowly, nigga. You're gonna die.
Yeah, he actually was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Guy and Kakashi, all of them, yeah, no, Gar was gonna kill him.
Gar was gonna kill that nigga.
Yeah.
Sand burial.
Nigga said the match is
arm
over.
and
Okay.
leg.
He said,
Yeah,
boom,
alright.
boom.
It is about to be.
My leg, my arm. The match is over, bro. No.
Yeah, I check this out.
I'm on that because he was on that. Like
He said I got kicked.
He's like,
This
I
is
got
my
kicked, bro.
blood. That's crazy.
He said nobody could ever do this again, so he has to go.
Beat this nigga.
He has to go. I can't even be mad at a nigga like that, bro.
What's the timestamp?
Well, 324.
324. We could probably skip the draft on this one. We can hit a draft on next week's episode.
Niggas gonna crucify us.
You want to do a draft?
You both.
You wanna do a
we both
draft?
said,
No.
yeah.
All right, fuck it. It's draft time. All right.
We both said yeah. So like, what? How do you talk to them niggas now? They're gonna be like,
That's true. That's
You
true.
don't bullshit
We
like
do
that.
got to do the draft. We got to do the draft. We got to do it.
Like-
We got to do it. I was thinking niggas would be satisfied with a good 330, but nah, we promised a draft. We'll give a draft.
yeah.
All right. Let's see. It's the end of the year draft. Let's draft 3 2022 anime characters. Shit. Who want to go first? E, take it away.
So these are just characters in general, just like fun, dope characters, main characters. Or-
Best characters of 2022. Best anime characters of 2022 draft.
Damn.
Who you got? Who you got?
Damn. That's actually a little bit harder than I thought. But I feel like I want to take Isagi. I'll take Isagi.
Ooh.
I need it. I have to.
He up there for me.
Yeah, he's
He up there. Isagi been making noise in 2022.
Yeah.
Good ass pick. Good ass pick.
Man, I'm trying to think. So do they have to be from 2022
Yeah.
or they just had to show up in 2022?
I don't understand the question.
So like, can I pick? I could pick Mob because he had a season this year.
Yeah.
but
You can pick Mob. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So like, I was wondering, but since he has like seasons that pre-hand.
Yeah, no, not
2022.
new 20, just in 2022.
In 2022?
Yeah, my bad. I didn't make that clear.
Okay. I'm trying to think of all characters, man.
Yeah.
Got to do a year-round wrap-up draft. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like, but who? You know what? No. I can't pick him because he the GOAT, and that would be too much. Damn, bro. You know what? Let me get Denji, bro. I'll take him. He's a good starter piece.
Great. That was a great pick. Very
Good
solid
starter
pick, man. He killed it in 2022. Okay. I think I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back to early 2022, man. Early 2022. Give me Boji. Give me Boji.
See, I was gonna take him, but he the GOAT. Like I knew, I was like,
I got to take Boji. I want the
Boji's
early
so
2022 pick.
But I'm gonna just lace my list with good friends. That's what I think.
Okay, fair enough.
Damn, I'm trying to like run down 2022. Fuck, I don't remember what. That shit blurred a little bit. Uh, I like. Let me get Aki. I like Aki more than Denji at this point.
Okay. Aki, that's a
I
solid
think I
pick.
fucks with Aki.
I feel like that's a very solid pick. Aki has made some good strides. We done seen some cool shit from Aki in 2022. Good pick. Good pick. I think that's a good pick. Who you got?
Man. I'm gonna take my man Dimple, man. Dimple had a good year this year. That's my boy.
Hey, he did go crazy.
He went
we
crazy.
got God Dimple.
Yeah, Dimple's just my boy, man. Like
That was actually a
real
really good
homie,
pick.
Real homie.
Yeah, that was a really good pick. I feel like that was a solid ass pick. All right, 2022. I think I would be remiss if I did not pick the GOAT, the North, East, West, South nigga. Give me old man Yamamoto. That nigga has made so much noise. He had one of the most lit scenes in all of anime in 2022. I gotta take him. Got to.
Damn. Damn. Okay. That shit got difficult.
You got hella.
Hold on. I forgot about one of my favorite niggas. Let me just take Shigaraki right now. That nigga's based.
All right, so Shigaraki was my final pick.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool.
I'm taking Shiggy.
So
That's a good pick.
I
That's
got-
a good pick.
I got two people on my mind right now, right?
Okay.
So, I don't know, man. I'm debating. Just there's two people on my mind, and I just they're. You know what? Let me just get Tanjiro. I'm gonna take Tanjiro. I'm gonna take him. He's a good guy, man.
That was a good pick, man.
That
was a good pick, man.
Great
Tanjiro had a great performance in
Great year.
2022.
Yeah.
Great year.
Yeah. I can't even lie. That was a fantastic pick. That was a fantastic pick. Okay. I'm going to go for a little bit of a less traditional route, right? This is a character that we got to see grow from a little kid to a mid-adult, you know what I'm saying? We even saw them get engaged. Give me Yuta. Give me Yuta. He went crazy in JJK Zero. That man is different.
Nah, that's facts.
He different. He
That's
different
facts.
for real.
That's facts. I low-key forgot about JJK Zero.
Gotta take it. I knew you was gonna forget about JJK Zero. I wasn't gonna forget.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about that shit.
Yeah, he went crazy. That's 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, word. The last one that I was gonna pick was gonna be Toya.
I was debating between Tanjiro and Zenitsu.
I think you made the right choice.
Yeah.
You made the right choice.
And never mind.
I think I would have gone with Tengen.
Nah,
Tengen
Tanjiro was Tanjiro had the best performance of Demon Slayer in 2022.
Even Tengen was there, but he was getting folded like that.
A little bit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So
And he was
Durable,
sexually
man.
assaulting people. He said, "She coming with me." I was like, "Yo,
he's
Yeah.
like, shit, I got 3 wives.
Tengen
You out
was,
here acting like this?
Yeah.
Tengen was different,
Imagine
man."
having 3 wives, and then the first thing you do is grab a little girl, smash her. I'm like, nigga, what do you need?
Yeah, Tengen out here, man. He bugging, bro. I was gonna take Toya, and then the other person. I think Toya would have been cool, but the other person that I was gonna get was Anya. Yeah, I think Anya would have been a cool pick because Anya, she was going crazy.
I was gonna take Yor, but I was like, I don't know if she's
I'm
up
good.
there high enough.
I'm happy with Dimple, man.
Dimple was a really good pick.
I
That was a
love
really
Dimple,
good pick,
bro. He had a great year.
Yeah,
He was up to some bad shit, but he chose the right path, man.
yeah. You didn't pick Yokai Hunter?
Nah, Yokai Hunter.
Yokai Hunter was him.
He'll make it next year.
Yokai
I want
Hunter
him
was
to get his
him.
own spin-off anime.
I would watch
feel like
that.
that
Yeah.
would be
I would watch that. I would watch
Yokai
that.
Hunter.
Yeah.
It's just like a scared ass nigga hunting
That yokai nigga was funny, man. But I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for giving us a fantastic 2022, man. This has been such a great year for us as a podcast. We've had so much growth. I think we even doubled our subscribers, our numbers, everything. Like, we absolutely bodied shit, bro. And that is all because of you guys. So thank you so much. We really appreciate y'all. And we're going to be taking a brief hiatus. We'll be back in February. No, I'm playing. We'll be back next week, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Love y'all. We out.
In 2023.
Peace.